Are we live?
You're
I
live?
think so. Oh, yes.
Live stream offline, see?
Yeah, offline.
Hold on.
Mark, it's not live on your
Hold
channel.
on.
I don't see it.
Hold on. There it is. I knew it.
Offline.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Tyler, fix it.
Mark, it's not live on your
Tyler, fix it. Fix it, Tyler. Tyler, fix it.
I wanted to hear us with us.
All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Distractable live podcast. Guess what? Look at these guys.
Oh.
We need like some feedback on what you're doing.
Yeah, what's happening?
Yeah,
All right.
Oh,
Yeah.
you zoomed it on me when I was touching.
Wait!
Yeah, no, put the OBS. Hold on, technical difficulties. The fourth man in the Discord is having some trouble here. We put the OBS over so we can see it. We don't need to see the live feed. That's on a delay. Come on!
Chip chop
Chip it up,
chip.
chip chop chip.
Hey,
There
it's
we
us.
go.
Now I can remember now.
Look
Silly.
at that.
Yes.
That's
I
nice.
can't really like.
We're touching off camera.
Oh yeah, they'll never
We're
see.
touching tips.
All right, so welcome everybody. This is a big surprise. I know I haven't uploaded all week, and I know this is like out of the blue, and I didn't announce this at all, and I didn't tell anybody that this was going to be happening, and this is probably the moment where people would probably zoom in on my face.
Don't matter.
Hey, look, I know I didn't say a thing. I know I haven't uploaded a thing. I know that everyone is shocked to see us all here. But yes, it is absolutely 100% true. We have not seen each other in 5 years. And I know you...
5 years.
5 years. Yeah, take that, Bob.
Is the audio okay? Is everything good? Everything working? Either way, we have not seen each other in 5 years. Because... not only did COVID happen, but the last time that we talked about even doing a podcast in general was on a rooftop in the middle of Australia. And I'm happy to say this is the official reunion of the Markiplier You're Welcome Tour.
And it's the end of the tour. This is the last stop.
But this is we haven't done the performance yet.
Yeah, they missed it.
Oh, what a show it has been, but there's more for you to see. Not all about me.
I never learned the words to that because it was never pertinent.
Yeah, we never had to listen.
For me, that part was just. And in my head, I'm all step, hat, toss the hat.
Yeah, I know, right? For
There's
those
no
who,
words.
like, very few people of you probably know what this is, but we went on tour once. Pull up the logo for the You're Welcome Tour.
Quick,
Yeah, those guys have that already.
come on.
Go.
We prep for this. Why don't you have it
We prep for this.
What was it? Did we have like the furious typing across the room? The keyboard has smoke coming off of it from Tyler searching so perfectly.
We're on this, yeah. We don't know who the mysterious fourth person in the Discord is. It's a mystery to all of us, even to us right now and right here in this moment. We don't know.
It is.
But thankfully, all the members. Wow, this is how he's doing it, guys. Holy crap! There it is!
I thought what we could see was what was on stream.
I did too.
We saw the fourth person's midriff. Their midriff. Their midriff was visible.
I see him.
His drift.
Mid.
The mics are not working, are they not?
Wait, there's no audio?
That's
Tyler?
a dead-ass lie.
That must be a lie.
I definitely see it coming through.
Move that so we can
Move
see
it
the
so
thing.
we can see it.
Now they're working.
Ha! It's working, you
Yeah, it's right
idiots. You fool. Yeah, they wouldn't know. See, they said midriff. I said midriff, and they know exactly what they're trying to prank
Yeah,
us.
they said mysterious
Zoom
fourth
on
member,
Bob.
which is something.
Zoom on Bob right now. Oh, wow.
Can we cut the camera 2, 3, 4 quick? Camera 2, 3, 4.
All right, get ready. Camera move. 2, 4, 3, 4.
All right,
Screen.
and cue
2.
Wade.
Me.
Wade.
Me. Hey.
Bob.
Oh,
Oh,
damn it.
man. Oh,
Simon didn't say.
Oh, man, this is...
To be fair, I thought you were going to say you.
Oh,
That's what it was.
shit. Dude, the mic is coming also through the camera.
Wait, what? No.
Camera mics. Dude.
You can tell this is the most professional setup we've ever
Stop
had.
talking. It's horrible quality.
I don't care.
Turn off the camera mics.
I don't see what you're wanting him to do. No.
No. Why is it only on Bob?
What's that?
Get it on us. Yeah, there we go. Oh God, I'm sorry, everybody. We'll fix it. We'll fix it. We'll fix it. We'll fix it.
I don't even. Where is the camera mic? Oh no.
It's all on the same track, I think.
Oh,
Hello?
Tyler doesn't know how to fix that. I would be willing to bet. Do you want me to fix it?
Yeah,
I don't
we'll
know
fix
how
it.
to fix it.
I can
Oh,
fix
everyone
this.
hang on.
I can fix this.
Go, Bob, go.
Oh God.
Oh, Bob, you were just on all 3 cameras. You're amazing.
It's proof.
It's proof.
This is slightly differently laid out than mine. Give me a sec. Give me a sec.
Oh,
Yep.
God.
I have no idea which audio. Oh,
No, those are muted anyway. All the Sony cams are muted. They're
Yeah, that's
muted.
why I'm trying to figure out what
How
the
are they?
hell's
How
happening.
do you think they're outputting then?
There must be one extra mic into the mixer. Guys, hold on. This is part of the show.
Yes.
Oh, what a show it is currently. And there's more for you to see.
one of these 4.
We're gonna be here for a long while. We're gonna give away. Wait, who's
Are
mom?
we?
Hold on.
Whose mom are we giving?
I have an idea.
It was,
Mark!
Uh,
Wait, shut up. Mark, yell.
Okay. Well,
That's him.
wait, yell.
ah!
Okay, I'm just gonna guess that that's the one we want off.
Ah!
Yeah. Does it sound better now?
We don't know.
I think it was
Sounds
coming.
great
It wasn't
to
the
me.
camera
If
mic. It
only
was coming
someone
through.
had headphones and was listening
Oh, wait.
currently. Oh my God! Tyler had headphones literally sitting there the whole
Tyler, are you
time.
monitoring it?
I'm monitoring now!
Oh, okay.
Then is it better?
It sounds good.
Is it good?
Ow.
Yeah,
Watch out.
so it was the spare mic
This
that
was
was
on.
running. Yeah. It wasn't the camera.
Oh.
Oh. Okay, is it all good?
Did I mute the right one?
It's better?
Yes.
Okay, that's this. How did you? Why are you like this? It's like on me. I have problems, guys.
Alright.
Tell us about
Yeah, tell us about it.
Which side do I look on?
it. Your
What
left.
was that you want?
Well, first of all, can't poop. For like a week and a half.
They sell pills and tapeworms for that.
They sell tapeworms? I've been trying to catch one.
They probably, someone does.
I just go sit pantsless in puddles outside, hoping there's a tapeworm in there looking for a
Can you
home.
buy tapeworms?
Yes.
Oh my
Oh,
God,
they
I'd eat
buy
so much more
tapeworm.
food if I had a tapeworm.
You do not need to eat more food, man. We're about to go have a whole show with our dinner when we go eat Fogo later.
Oh, which camera? I looked at the webcam, which is not the right camera.
I keep looking at the TV being like, eh?
Yeah!
Hold on.
How's your audio still bad? I'm literally looking at and listening. I can't hear.
It sounds like ass!
How's your audio still bad? I'm literally looking at. I don't know how to fix that. That's coming through just the mics.
What did we do?
Well,
What
then
happened?
the output of the...
Do I need to mess with the stream?
Do we need to
ingest
restart the
settings?
stream?
I got it. Put it on Wade.
Mic or
Oh,
camera?
on Wade.
Wade's camera.
Alright, Wade, you got this.
Okay, I got this. Am I allowed
I'm
to
here
talk?
too.
Yeah.
It's your show now.
Oh, okay. Well, welcome everybody to the Wade Show. You should listen to Distractable. It's a podcast the 3 of us are on, which is much more professionally done than our live stream. There's the screen on my face. I need to see myself in order to talk. It's a problem I have.
Live stream.
Live stream. What is there to say? No pressure. Now I feel a lot of pressure. Welcome to twitch.youtube.tv.com/Markiplier.
Close, I guess.
Everybody, our normal streaming site for podcasts.
Stereo instead of mono.
Um, food, yeah, food. We're gonna eat some food. Whenever I don't know what to say, I just resort to like looking at chat and praying that someone throws me a little worm.
Yeah. You
Also, you guys should be guessing in the chat. We actually have a mysterious 5th member in here. Who is the 5th member? We'll never tell you, but they exist in this room.
and they don't have a microphone, so you'll have to guess without any info.
You get no thing to help.
You're right.
Voldemort, yes, you got it.
Ethan. Oh, it's probably Ethan.
Could be.
Ethan, say hello.
He could be standing behind any of these couches, and we never know because he's not tall enough.
Ethan, say hello to chat.
Hello, my cranky crew.
See, it's him. That's what he talks like.
And is anybody listening to the stream?
You have headphones.
No, I'm listening to what's currently happening,
Oh.
not
Here, let
what's
me
broadcasting
unmute,
on the
let me
stream.
unmute.
You have headphones.
No,
It still sounds junky.
Still sounds junky.
Junkie.
Yep.
Why is it junky?
Guys, listen.
I
Vamp.
No, talk
We were
words.
vamping.
Vamp.
All right. Wait, why should they listen to... Why should they listen to Distractable?
Well, because of great quality content like this.
Yeah,
where we
clearly.
Talk about kind of whatever. I don't know. Distractable's fun. It's kind of like us hanging out and them getting to be there for our weird talkiness stuff. Why do you think they should listen to Distractable?
I think they should listen to Distractable because even though Wade complains a lot, he gets his dues finally. After all the years of drunk Minecraft and all of the people shouting "Shut up, Wade" at him randomly in public, which literally happens so much more than you might even guess.
I go to a restaurant, try to order food, they're like, "Shut up, Wade, I was asking someone else."
He finally gets to shine on the podcast, and we can't even talk about it because you win a lot.
Did I tell
And
you?
you complain about how much we win because we did win at the beginning, but you're leading the wins now, right? I think.
I don't know. I'll take it. I don't
Anyone out there on the subreddit? Is there a current up-to-date compile?
Who is the
compilation?
winningest? I don't know why.
There's no audio. Hold on. Hold on. Why would this? What about this? What about this?
It's muted?
Is that better? Is that better?
Better, worse. Someone help.
Same sound.
It does sound like
I mean, it doesn't sound awful. It just sounds like
not.
I don't know what that.
We should do an RV around the world podcast.
Dude, I've been pitching. I think we should just do Top Gear, but as us guys who know very little about cars actually, and just get an RV or something. Didn't we talk about doing that? Drawing a penis, getting an RV, streaming from it, and drawing a penis on the map or something.
I think so.
I feel like we talked about that.
That sounds.
It was supposed to mute Gil. It was supposed to mute the output. God, what is this?
This is not our setup, by the way, Chad. If it wasn't abundantly clear yet, we're guests here, and if you're mine doesn't have it. If you're a smarty pants, you might know where we're guests. You may have seen this place. I love how there's a huge feedback loop, and your response is, "Oh!" It still sounds the same.
Oh, it was
It's like, I hope this doesn't cause feedback.
I'm not an audio guy, okay? I'm just a guy.
It's just that. Hold on, everybody. Hold on.
Well,
We're vamping.
Wait. Oh, it's not plugged in!
You guys put it here. Mark just found out that our mics aren't plugged in.
What is it the
It's not plugged in! Why would it not be plugged in? Who in their right mind would not plug this in?
Mark, it was probably put into a separate recorder for like a video they did in here or something.
Why?
Oh man.
So what's capturing the sounds? Is it the cameras?
It's just the cameras, like the going into the HDMI.
Which we couldn't even find where the cameras were capturing, but I guess that's
guess
what
now
that
you know why.
scratch board is.
Yeah, well, it's a good thing I fiddled around with the mixer so much. That probably was gonna fix it.
Yeah.
Just been muting and unmuting the same crappy audio.
I appreciate that Mark is fixing it too, but I fucking love that like Tyler was looking at it and I was like, I'll help, and then Mark was like, oh, let me fix it.
If I had
You
gone
idiots.
over, I would have found the problem right away. I'm sorry.
I can't believe you all
My
didn't
bad.
fix this yet.
All right, this might fix it in 3, 2.
Oh, I guess they saw who
What happened to one?
fifth person is.
Oh dang it!
We were live on 3.
Oh yeah, Molly, they saw you.
I'm waiting for it to catch up.
They saw you.
Yeah, it sounds fantastic now.
We were live on 3.
That sounds perfect, Mark.
Oh, good.
Isn't that crazy? Whenever the microphones
It is
are
loud.
plugged in?
Fix it in OBS, Mark. Fix it in OBS.
Fix it in post. We'll just fix it in post.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's
I'm hot.
good.
I'm hot compared to Wade.
Good or loud? It's so
Wade, talk.
Talk. Test. Ha ha.
Yeah, it's compressed, Mark. That should be fine.
Okay.
You might have to change the volume on your end, chat.
Do we need to remute the fourth microphone, or is that still good?
The fourth microphone is muted on the switchboard, so it should be.
It's fine.
It's fine.
I don't
Excellent.
think it is muted, but I think it's fine.
Just on the switchboard as muted. Holy shit.
All right.
All right. Maybe let's just start over.
Let's start over, guys. We're gonna start over.
Play the intro
We're gonna
again.
Redo this. Play the intro. Run the intro, Tyler.
Oh, what a show it has been.
Well,
Boners. Erections.
there's the
Erections.
Oh yeah, Mark was
Yes.
the intro.
Oh, hey, okay. Welcome everybody
Oh,
to
something's
the
happening?
inaugural stream. If you made it through the previous section, you are now eligible for the giveaway. Congratulations, thank you so much. You didn't abandon us in our time of needs. We won't remember this for everyone that disgraced themselves by abandoning us while we were struggling through. Those of you who persevered, you actually do get to be a part of this experience, and we are giving away. What are we giving away?
A mom.
A new car.
And cut to Wade. Cut to Wade. Cut to Wade. Cut to.
Cut to Wade now. Cut to Wade. Oh, it did.
I
Hey.
think Tyler's still trying to fix the audio. I think it might be peeking in the board.
Uh-oh. All right. The board won't be peaking.
Wait, what are we giving away?
A mom's car.
Check the M6. That's what I just plugged in.
Maybe an M6.
Guys, listen. Stick around.
Uh-huh.
You guys, stick around.
Stick
I
around.
guess.
Stick around.
That's all we
Move
got.
your lips. Guys, stick around. We're having some technical difficulties still. If you don't abandon us in our time of need, you will be eligible for the giveaway. But only those who don't abandon us in our time of need will be eligible for the giveaway. We want to thank you so much for being
Here. And thank you for all of your good amounts of time and support. Loving all these new members on Mark's specifically YouTube page. Mine, not
and you are just a
beautiful.
and I hope that
You will.
I have a solution to this.
Problem.
all right, did you fix it?
uh,
Yes, I think it's fixed. I just checked.
Okay, as if it looks a lot better than it was. But if it yeah, how's it?
Sounds fine.
When you're that loud, it's peaking.
Let me hear it.
it's still on. Did we do it?
Okay, all right, yeah, we did it. I think.
What a bit.
What a bit. You're peeking.
Uh-oh.
Is he peeking?
Me or Bob?
Am I peeking?
Yeah, he's peeking. All right.
Peeking.
Bob talk.
This is how I normally talk.
God damn it.
Check. Sibilance. Sibilance. Check. 3, 6.
Yeah. We have not been together doing a stream like this in an extremely
years.
long time.
A stream like this, I can't even imagine. When was the last time? I'm remembering at the. This doesn't exist, so I guess it's not secret. The One Shirt Warehouse.
Yeah,
Remember
yeah,
when we
yeah.
did that?
Yeah.
Is that the last time we did like a?
That wasn't even that.
No.
That was my office that I had.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh,
That was my specific old office that I used to have.
wasn't it at Wade's house? The Christmas with the water
Oh,
bottle
God.
and the hat
Right.
that Tyler
crap.
almost died during. 'cause
Yeah.
That
too
was pre-27. That was 2016, 2015.
It was like yeah.
That was Christmas.
Holy
Oh, so
crap.
that was
2016.
before the last tour, but that was the last time I think we did like a stream.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so for those of you who are OG members of my community,
You're welcome.
My community, my community. You okay, Tyler? You okay?
Like 6 things at once.
What else are you doing?
He's got some
What
porn
other-
up on the third monitor there.
Yeah, why are you looking at porn, man?
Not porn.
Oh, is
Oh,
that
it
oh,
is
you're
for
just telling me
me.
that was
I
just
had to search
that was just Syndigo's fucking Syndigo. That
Syndigo?
made me think of Syndigo. Holy
Yeah.
shit!
Yeah.
No,
That's-
Corridor. Wow. Because I
We've
remember
never
that
seen
office
them-
was because
Yeah.
that's when we
That's
were
when
doing
you were
sketches back
working
in
more
Syndigo.
with Syndigo when they
Holy
came. That was
shit.
when they first came to LA, right?
That was the weirdest Freudian slip I've ever. And that's not even a Freudian slip. That
I've
was-
never seen
that was
Syndigo
such
and
a weird
Corridor
thing.
in the same room at the same time. They could be the same.
no, I don't think that's a thing.
Anyway, you're telling me Corridor's looking up porn?
Why
That's
not?
what I was trying to say.
Words,
Wow.
camera.
Holy
Is that
crap.
that new AI anime titty generator?
Yeah, is that the anime titty generator?
Tyler
Put on
doesn't-
your webcam. Put on your webcam. You have a camera.
He doesn't have a mic over there.
Yeah,
does
he has a camera over there.
Hey, look. It's Tyler.
Oh shit. Hey.
All right. So anyway, what was we trying? We were trying to say something. I can't remember. Oh yeah, we have not been together in a very long time, which is why
32 years.
we are celebrating this moment together. It is a monumental occasion. We are going to be live streaming for a very long time. I have hit news articles from our lead reporter, Pam, in the field.
Pam?
Pam in the
Cut to
field.
Pam's camera.
Cut to Pam.
Show Pam. Pam?
Pam.
She's in the field. Her
Oh.
feed
Is that the field?
Fields.
It's a
field,
very desolate field with no audio equipment or cameras of any kind.
Field is cutting out a little bit, cutting out a lot. But we do have breaking news from the field
Play
live.
the audio clip, Mark.
Boners.
No, the
Different.
funny one.
and he
Turned around.
No, it's the and look if you see the market cap right. Ow! Ow! It's gone to zero. Ah! Man, if you guys don't know what these references are, I'm so sorry,
These
but
are
you have to
deep cuts.
you have to stick through it for it to be eligible for the giveaway. You must stay here and be in here to be eligible for the grand giveaway at the end of
away.
this
What do we have to give?
segment, and we have multiple giveaways throughout the stream. What are you laughing at? We do.
Yeah, and they're all planned and exist already. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
What?
They're all 20.
I want that
15
mom so bad.
Apple Touch things.
Oh, you mean iPod
They're
Touches that are
old. They're like
engraved with Markiplier from 2016?
Hang on. I've got this pocket lint I just discovered.
This is a used Oculus water bottle. We'll give that away.
It does not work as a headset.
Look, these guys are goofing, but I actually have it right here in my backpack. The thing of which that could be the most.
One of the giveaways?
Frick is it? Hold on. Oh,
I don't even know what it is still.
all right. Hold on.
I didn't like you
None of
showed
us know what it is.
Wait, that's an off camera.
Well, how much is in your bag? What are you doing in there?
The.
Hunger Games.
Distractable?
You'll never know. You'll never know until you got to stick around if you
Wait,
want to know what that is.
We should put it on a spinning pedestal.
Do we have? Can we get
Corridor
spinning
guys
festival.
have a spinning
Festival.
festival.
It's incredible. It's
Pedestal.
incredible.
a penning pestable?
Incredible. What? Don't. What are you doing, Tyler?
I was going to say
Pedestal.
Don't touch it. You'd reveal more than the. You gotta tease them.
I
Yeah.
was going to just hold it for the.
Don't. I have it. I clearly have a handle on this. Why aren't you doing your job?
Your gerb.
Your gerb.
Oh, you. Yeah, I'm looking in the right direction. You son of a bitch. What do you think? I'm
I
looking
like
at
how
you,
Wade and I
Oh.
embracing impersonate Marcus.
You. Oh, don't
You
give me
shut
that
up
look.
down there.
I'll hurt you.
We're right next to each other looking at each other.
How dare you? You stupid you. You.
You're okay,
Wait,
Bob.
make our fingies meet in the middle.
Oh.
Fingy me.
Wow. And if you guys Photoshop, take a screenshot of this, everyone at home, and then put yourself in the top. No, and now it's ruined.
Tyler, don't show this angle.
The entire opportunity that I was giving people at home to be a part of this is now gone. There. Now, if you take a screenshot of this and put your finger in the top left corner, you too can be a part of Distractable history.
Distractable.
Tips
whatever.
with us.
It's the cousin of distractible.
Anyway,
Join the tips.
I have a few more letters there.
The moms of the deep?
What?
Is that the giveaway?
What are you doing?
I thought I was reading the cover.
No way.
I want
Listen.
guesses. I want to see guesses, Chad.
Yeah, what do you think it
What
is?
is it?
The
What
Holy
what do you think
Bible.
Wow. Okay, someone already guessed a thing I wish it actually was.
What?
The
what?
It's a
Bible?
book by you called The Lore.
The lore. The lore.
Okay,
Lord.
I know this is supposed to be about Distractable, but you guys have to persevere through this because I'm using this as a platform to get all of my obligations of things that I was supposed to talk about out of the way that are not relevant to this
using
moment.
us.
I am using you. Mm-hmm. I'm using all of you.
It's worth it as long as they go follow Distractable. Oh, don't show me. I don't have my glasses on.
But you look so handsome.
Go follow Distractable on wherever you. There you go. Go follow Distractable on Spotify or wherever you listen to podcasts. You should listen to podcasts on Spotify because it's good.
Yeah, or
And it's
whatever.
free.
Apple,
Podcasts. It's
Amazon.
a free pretty much everywhere.
Oh, don't show me. I don't have my glasses on either.
You do wear glasses. Where are they? What are you not reading today?
No, I'm taking the day off.
I don't wear glasses because I got eye surgery.
I take Fridays off.
Saturdays. Yes.
Friday day.
Anyway, we're missing the point.
Yeah.
The pre-sale for my mom's documentary, Markiplier from North Korea. You know, my mom, the documentary about my mom.
We're missing the point of all three of us getting
Markiplier
together.
from
Mark's
North
mom.
Korea is up on Moment House. And I don't have the link in front of me. It exists. It's there. It's a scavenger hunt. You have to find it. But remember, if you leave this stream for any moment, you will not be eligible for the giveaway.
And we do have special software monitoring that.
I tell you, that's some loud typing.
From the edge of the room. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think you can hear it, chat, but whenever Tyler types, it's very distracting.
The entire room is just the echo of the keyboard. The horn.
Yeah. But yeah, so it is kind of a nice experience to be here. I will talk more about that, and I'll have the actual link. I know right now Evan is just like he's having an aneurysm right now. Like,
We will talk more about Mark's mom.
We'll,
Just give
we'll
us
talk
time.
more about all of these wonderful things. But we are. It is kind of special. I'm very grateful for you guys coming into town for this. You guys did travel to get here, and this is like a very special moment because we never expected that the dumb idea we had on the roof of that story about Australia is actually very true.
Yep.
We had an idea that we were going to just have an excuse to get together because we missed hanging out with each other. Even at that point, it had been a while since we did like a communal stream or something like that. And so we just decided that like, hey, why don't every Tuesday or so, we picked a day. I don't even know if we picked the day at that point. We were just like, we're going to get in and do a live stream together. And that's what started the Three Peens podcast. It was not a podcast. It was just, we called it that. We didn't even know what a real podcast is. We still don't to this day. But then you guys stuck around, and then some people came along and was like, why don't you do this officially? And then we beat the shit out of Joe Rogan
For at least
one
24
glorious
hours.
day. We destroyed him.
Joe Rogan didn't see it coming.
He was
never-
crying at
he
home. He
was
was so sad.
Yeah.
Couldn't even record his podcast. He was so distractible that
Yeah,
day.
he was distracted by us, the distractors.
Well, if the followers are called the distracted, I guess we are called the distractors.
The distracted.
That's what they're called. They can, if you become a member of the YouTube channel, you're one of the distracted.
Yeah.
Sounds so ominous.
It does. Well, it sounds like a cult because it is.
Yeah, pretty much. But I do want to say, like, in a little over a year now, maybe like a year and almost a year and a half now.
We started in May, mid-May.
Yeah. We still have not been doing it at.
May 17th. I remember the trailer.
I'm trying.
Coming May 17th.
Yeah, we basically we haven't been doing it as long as we've been doing the live streams, which is crazy to think about.
Yeah, we did those for almost 2 whole years before we did the podcast.
Yeah. But in that time, like, it's been just like a really, really nice experience to be able to have people, and the subreddit like is just like grown and funnier every day. Like that's the one thing about you guys out there is just like you're very funny. Don't let it go to your head. But you are sometimes make us laugh occasionally, on occasion, every once in a while. But it's just cool to see people rally around the idea, and it's cool to still see people like, I'll never, ever, ever listen to it. I'll never listen. Never. You can't make me. Not a podcast. Oh God. And we're like, okay. And they were like, if it doesn't have video, we'll never do it. Oh, Lixian made like this custom
You
animation thing.
promoted this? You're advertising your podcast? I don't listen to things that are told to me that exist.
You don't know I'd like you 3 people. Who even are you?
Could you do
the,
more?
The end of
Pop
that
Hunt?
post is always also, and play Raft. Or when will there be more drunk Minecraft?
I love when you 3 get together and do stuff. Can you do something other than that podcast? You 3 get
God, I
together
love
and
you
do?
guys. I've been watching you since 2007. You're my favorite YouTubers, especially the 3 of you together. Why did you do this?
Why did you do this?
Listen to a podcast.
God, you put it behind a free paywall.
You played Minecraft together doing essentially this for years, and you never even built a house in Minecraft, unless you watched that one episode. But why are you doing this? Clearly it was about the gameplay. That's the truth.
That is the truth.
And the Butters voice, which I can but won't do anymore.
Exactly. Out of
Totally
principle.
possible, but I'm just choosing not to.
Yes, absolutely. But all that out of the way, you guys got anything to say before we get into the main meat of the matter here?
Not a damn thing.
I don't know, just follow it. I feel like we see a lot of feedback of people who are like, "Oh, I don't listen to podcasts. I refuse to use Spotify." Okay, I don't have Apple. Okay, this is on like all of the podcast platforms that have any audience whatsoever. There's a whole ton. There's like Stitcher, Google Podcasts is pretty good and free. All of these things are free to use. I don't even know the names of them. There's like a dozen or more podcast platforms that this is available on for free, where you may or may not even need an account. Just like listen to it. We're sorry it's not been on YouTube. Okay, I know you're used to that. It's free. It's 100% free.
You know, one of the coolest interactions I had to take the dogs in for like a vet appointment.
Oh, how are they?
Well, dogs are great. Thanks for guys. They're wood. I'm not breaking Ginger's back again. You did this.
Yeah, guys, you are the leading cause of
back injuries in dogs.
That dog's back injury.
But I was at the vet, not related to the back injury. And after everything was done, I was getting ready to leave. The lady at the desk was like, "By the way, I love your podcast." And there was another guy in there who brought in his dog. And he was like, "Oh, you have a podcast?" And like before I could say anything, the lady behind like the counter was like raving about how good our podcast was, how much she enjoyed it and stuff. And it was just like really awesome to hear. And I was like, I guess she likes it. I think it's stupid, but if you like it, great. And then she's like, "Yeah, you should listen to it." He's like, "I'll go listen to it right now." And he was like, he went to his phone to download it. And just like hearing someone give like a real, not us, like endorsement of it was like really just uplifting to hear. It was nice to hear someone really loving the podcast.
It is very nice.
So download it.
It always makes me cringe when it comes up too, but I've heard from like family members and people who I know who are just like friends outside of YouTube, like friends and family from regular life, like, "Oh, I listened to that whatever episode," and I'm like, and they have always been like, "Oh, I listened to it. Oh, it was great. It was hilarious. The dick jokes are okay, but it was very funny." But also, I had a similar experience to you with the vet Wade. But we were at a restaurant, and Mandy like got up and was sort of walking away. And as I was about to leave, the waitress grabbed my elbow and really creepily into my ear was like, "I love your OnlyFans." And I was like, I don't have one of those.
Well, at least you have one subscriber.
So if you find any OnlyFans with a guy that looks like me or 3 guys that look like us doing OnlyFans stuff,
It could be mine.
we look the same.
Yeah.
We look the same.
How much would people pay if I actually had an OnlyFans?
All of the money.
With like actual nudes on
With full-on nudes,
Oh.
people would go bankrupt to get whatever the highest tier of access is.
Is that the
to
giveaway?
You
Since it was technically my idea, do I get a cut?
No.
I guarantee you would be like Amaranth money.
How much does...
Millions.
Is that what you're looking at over there?
Is that what
Is that
No.
Wasn't there just something that happened this past week where somebody hacked Amaranth's OnlyFans and there was like $900,000 sitting on her account because she exceeds the maximum withdrawal every month or whatever? So I heard something like that.
I apologize. Remind me who this is again.
This is like one of the top like ASMR hot tub streamer. I just learned this recently because it came up in the subreddit. She's like huge. She has an OnlyFans. She does Twitch. And she
I'm Googling this not to look up the OnlyFans.
Marcus,
you're looking at the same thing Tyler's looking
people
at.
assume that I know so many more people on the internet than I actually know. If people came up to me and asked me like, "Oh man, are you friends with so and so?" I wouldn't know who you were talking about because I don't pay attention.
even you guys do that. To
I
me.
think I know.
There was I forget it was this morning I guess.
Amaroon.
On the way here, you guys were talking.
Yeah, of course.
You guys were talking about something that happened at breakfast, and you were just tossing out names. You're like, "Oh yeah, they're related to potato snacks and like spicy light." And I was like, "Who the fuck are these
Potato
people?
snacks, spicy lightning.
I don't remember the names because they mean nothing to me.
Yeah, my favorite YouTuber,
I feel like-
Potato Snacks.
I
Shout
feel
out
like
potato snacks.
Whenever I get together with other YouTubers who are like really or streamers who are in the community, I was like, "Oh, have you seen Dick Lightning? Did you see his stream?" I'm like, "No, man, I don't know."
Which is like, and this isn't in a disparaging way. Like we're obviously
above and better than them.
Yeah, way better.
obviously in every single way we're above and better than them. But we look down at them with grace. But whoever they are, like we started at really low levels of
Dick sucking
terrible.
level.
What?
What?
This is where a comedic
Go
cut
on.
to Wade would.
Too late.
Too late.
right.
Okay. Anyway, it is one of those things where I know we're getting older, and we really got to talk about that at some point.
Yeah, we should do an episode on that.
But it's like as I am constantly pursuing all these crazy, insane projects. Like I was telling them earlier, the past 4 days straight, I've been editing a TV show, and I'm really excited about it because I finally got to dig my hands into it. It's for a secret project that I can't tell anybody. I'll tell you at the end of the stream if you stick around. Anyway, so I've been working very hard on that, and it's like that's the shit that I love. That is what I love. I love like the actual process of creation. I love actually working on it. I love staying up late. I love pulling all-nighters. I love when I care so much about a product or a project that I can't think about anything else. It's a byproduct of like who I am and the way that I work, but it's just like I love that. And that's why I always say that. I've always said this. I'm so excited about the people that are going to be the next generation of creators because I can't wait to see what people are going to make. I love seeing what people are going to make. We are literally in a studio of people that I greatly respect what they make so much that I was an intern here. Have you guys not seen the internship that I did with Corridor? It's on their website. It's behind their paywall, but they got a free trial, so go check it out. But it's just like I really love the joy of creation, you know.
I feel it differently.
All right, fine. It was making a reference.
But I don't. What reference was that?
You know the joy of creation.
Yeah,
joy of
duh.
creation.
Oh,
Oh yeah, that.
Yeah.
BIM trimmer.
Is that a porn
That you don't even know that reference. God, they don't even
Too
know that
late.
reference.
Is that
Why do
something
they
that-
not know
late.
that? Why do so few people not know? I'm not
Did
BIM
he-
trimmer himself, but me going. BIM trimmer.
Did Ethan make that or something?
No, God.
Wait, explain it, Mark. It's funny if you explain it.
No, cut the bob. No, okay, cut back to me. Cut back to me. Cut back to me.
Hi, I'm here to.
Wait, cut to Wade. Cut
Too
to
late.
Wade.
I've got a big thing. I'm too late.
Anyway, just like, it's a stupid thing because, like, I remember to Catherine, specifically Catherine, it was like, I think we should have BIM trimmer in there. And Catherine went, who's BIM trimmer? And I went, BIM trimmer. And then I said
That's
nothing
right.
else.
Remember when he said that to Catherine that time?
Oh
that
yeah, when we
there?
were all there hanging
Yeah,
out.
when you were there.
Yeah.
Just whatever, guys. I'm done.
No, it's really funny.
No, it's funny
Well-
because Amy just was sitting there staring at Mark like,
BIM trimmer. You guys, BIM.
Well, I was going to
BIM
agree
trimmer.
with your previous point, but now I feel like
I don't even know what my
shouldn't
point
just-
was.
The
Listen
joy
to
of creation,
Distractable.
Mark.
Oh, yeah, the joy of
I
creation.
like the joy of live creation
I like
because
live too.
I'm not a good writer and I don't have the vision of like crafting a visual whatever, but the interactions that we have, especially if chat gets involved, but just the three of us live in person, and even like we've captured it online, but it's better in person also. Because the tour was terrifying for me, and I feel like I had some really bad shows just because I got like stage fright. But even still, it's a very fond memory. I wish we could do more in person stuff. It's quite the experience. The joy of the BIM trimmer of creation, if you will.
Ah, yes. The bimtration, the trimation, cremation. Don't look at me.
You're still on there.
Damn it.
Yeah. But another reason why we kind of did this podcast is because we have a habit. I did have a point, and I'm finally circling
okay.
back around to the point, is that we, or at least I, have this thing where I like to
What?
I don't know what happened. I guess the hand motion is very funny.
I like to Why is it? God, how unprofessional are we that we're amused by multicam? Why?
Oh, this is awkward.
We don't get to do that.
Hey! Bite it.
Why?
I don't know. I'm hungry. Don't look at me.
So anyway, so it's like we're.
What's your point, Mark?
Bim trimmer.
We kind of had this thing, or at least I have this thing where I like to showing that you don't have to be professional. I don't know. No,
Oh,
intruding
okay.
into other people's sacred zones where they're just like, oh, they have the other walled gardens, and it's like, you know, especially with like podcast based where it's just a bunch of traditional like actors and things like that. And what it's not, it's just like literally like late night TV with all the interviews over and over again where you have a guest in there and it's fine. It's not like we'd ever be opposed to guests, but it's kind of was like one of the things where like we just want to do something where we three, because we knew it worked on Twitch. We streamed on Twitch for 2 years straight and people fucking loved it. People showed up because we just were having a good time and people love it. It's been the mantra of my channel. You make good stuff, people will enjoy it. And that's been the driving principle of everything. But now we're in the podcasting world. And let me tell you, us having success in the podcasting world does not make people happy.
Yeah.
Does not make everyone happy.
No,
No,
they hate
I-
us more than ever.
I'm sure I have less of a picture than you do because I know you talk more to like the business side people than I get to, I think.
Yeah.
But I can tell that we have showed up in the podcast space, and if we had pitched this idea, even if we had a couple episodes, if we had pitched this before it was a thing and before we knew how it was going to go, and we did pitch it to some people and talk about it, everybody laughed it out of the room. Like everybody was like, well, that's not a podcast. And like, yeah, it's different. And I don't think it's different than all podcasts because there are some definitely some podcasts that are funnier than ours is that I listen to and are like inspirations for me when I'm thinking about like what ideas should we do, how should we construct an episode. But yeah, I would imagine, I totally believe you because the response we got initially was like, okay, good luck. Good luck, guys. Have fun.
There was this one, I talked to Tyler about this a while ago. I won't name names. I really won't name names.
Tyler.
Name him.
And that's Tyler. He's right there. Turn on your camera, Tyler.
We
Show
won't
your face
name
to
your
the
name,
world.
Tyler.
That's not your. Oh, hey, look at that.
Well, I did that. That's kind of nice. All right. So I was talking to Tyler. We have Go My Favorite Sports Team, which is another podcast I do with Tyler, by the way.
I also do that one once. It's the best episode there is of it. Numbers don't look at me.
All right. You're not lying.
Do you want me to just turn your camera off?
You're
Or
not lying.
No. I want them to want to see.
I hate that that's true. I really do. There's a whole nother podcast where it's me and Tyler, and the one episode where Wade is on
replacing Mark as a
Is-
tester,
is because I was sick with COVID.
and they're really questioning Mark's place on that podcast.
Is literally the most popular episode. And I kind of take that personally. I kind of take it a little personally, guys. I feel like cumulatively, if you look at all the episode numbers that we have for Go and you add them up, I'm crushing you in terms of total.
I
Cumulative.
can't
Oh, you
believe
gotta
that.
do-
Out of your 30 episodes, 29 of them out number one.
You gotta
of them?
look at success per capita. That's the way you get the truth of it. Wade only has one cap. What's a capita?
I don't know.
How many is per?
You
how many
got
Wades?
capped by my success.
I have a point to make. I'll get to
Oh,
it
okay.
eventually if we just ignore these other ideas.
Yeah, it's Bim Trimmer. Don't
Why'd
look
you
at me.
let us talk then, Mark? Jeez.
Why do I permit you to talk?
We're here to talk about Mark's mom, and we're giving away the.
What was your point, Mark?
I have a point. And again, I'm not going to name names, but I remember early on in Distractable, my manager Ben, who is great, Ben. Hi Ben, if you're watching this, hello. He was sending out emails to be like, okay, let's see if you can get on other podcasts to promote Distractable. Like it's a natural fit. And there was someone who Ben reached out to who responded basically and said, Markiplier? That YouTuber? Pfft, yeah, right. And literally that was the response that he typed in the email. And
The episode that came out Thursday talked about that.
I took that very much to heart. Because if you know me, I operate not entirely on fuck you energy, but I really, really, really love proving people wrong. Like
Fuck their dreams. Fuck their nightmares. You're
Yeah.
going to beat them. No one can
It's too late.
It's too late.
Do it again. You could do it again.
All right.
Tyler, get it.
Right into camera, Wade. Right up there into the camera.
That's too late. Now you cut away.
No, now you do it.
Oh, which part? Fuck your dreams. Fuck your nightmares. I'm going to beat you.
Yeah. Then so.
Dude, I still see that little asshole's face. I see it. I'm going to crush his skull in my
Okay.
hands.
That's a high school, man. You gotta let that one
Yeah, you
go.
gotta let
That's
that
a little. You can find some newer
He's older
stuff.
now, too. We're getting older. Him too.
Yeah, well, then it's not really a child's head. I don't know why you think it's going to be this big.
He had a small head for his body.
Yeah, he had no brain, couldn't come up with a good
He
speech.
had a shrunken
am I right?
head.
Yeah.
Like one of those Beetlejuice.
Up top.
I gotta watch the mic as I go around you.
All right, cool, good. Anyway, so ever since then, I've been very much just like, yeah. I don't usually try to compete in things. I don't try to compete on YouTube. I don't really care about many metrics of success until someone says that I can't, and then I care very much.
I was
don't
told
know what
we
it is.
can't get distractible to pass Joe Rogan again.
By who? It matters who, and in what context.
That
tweeted-
same person.
Yeah, the same one.
I was texting with them, and they were like, "Pff, "Sure, but
No,
you
it was
can't
tweeted
do it
at me
again."
like a couple weeks ago. Someone out of nowhere. People just like to like send random insults from like ABCD accounts where they got the egg picture, and like the only tweet they had on their entire account was at me saying, "Hey, your podcast will never touch Joe Rogan's again." Like out of nowhere, and it was the only tweet they had. They made that account to send that, and then they were done.
That's fair. That's fair. That's understandable. Or is it? Anyway, there's a link in the description if you guys haven't checked out Distractible yet, or even if you have, why don't you go listen to your favorite episode? Why don't everyone in the comments in the side here or down below, why don't you tell other people what your favorite episode is? There's been some bangers lately, and we have been exceptionally funny and clever.
I heard from the subreddit that the naked episode was quite a favorite amongst people, which I was both shocked and delighted by.
The best part about that episode was you locking us in, where we had to pick a ranking, and then we just had to stick with it throughout the whole thing.
Really worked out.
It did.
Really worked out. It really did. Yeah, so why don't you go check that out, because we do have an upcoming thing that we have an opportunity coming up soon. We're not going to talk about what it is, but we have an opportunity coming soon. And it's kind of one of those things where it's that competitive nature in me wants to win. I don't usually care much about things, accolades, whatnot, even though Space should have won an Emmy.
Yeah, I was in that, so I agree.
It has an interactive category, and they didn't even put it in there.
Yeah, I can't imagine what else. I don't
Yeah,
know
what
what was
was-
in that category, but what else came out in the past year that is even close to that? I don't know.
See, these are the kind of things that I want to break into. These are why. Is because, number one, I firmly believe that YouTubers as creators and internet content creators in general are more creative than anyone ever gives them credit for. The amount of work that people put in and the individual skills that you build in terms of being able to do individual creativity is so underestimated by the greater community in terms of like Hollywood and traditional media, stuff like that. They have no idea. And I definitely want to be one of the people that proves all of them wrong, even if I have to grab them by their scrawny little necks. And I
So you're such scrotums.
by their
scrawny little
tiny
scrotums.
scrotums. They got the littlest itty bitty scrotes. And I
Tiny
grab them.
scrotes.
Like, yeah, you show me.
Teach like a
I'll
little
show
mouse
you.
punching
I'll
bag.
show you. And so like that really is one of those things where I love making videos, and I love doing this podcast with you guys, and I love hanging out, and I love the opportunity to be here. But also, God, I really want everyone watching this right now to understand just how much I want to win.
And every one of them that downloads or listens to Distractible somewhere helps us to do that.
Yeah.
And Go. You should listen to Go too. I'm on that. I have the best episode.
Oh, sure. Now you promo it. Now that you have an episode on it.
Yeah, duh.
Yeah.
I got invited to that, and I turned it down because I was too
Oh, thank
big
God.
for it.
Didn't even respond.
I
That's
was
how much you
busy.
He's too big. He's too important for it. I understand. You don't know sports anyway, so it's all right. It's all right.
No, I hate sports.
You don't get it like I get it.
Go Sharks.
I was
0-2.
great at tonsil hockey.
Did you whip your dick out or not on the podcast?
You have to listen to it to find out.
All right, I was told.
How
that
do you
popped
tell
off.
with audio only if he whipped? his
Oh,
dick
you
out?
know.
You know what he does.
Was it have like a specific whoosh?
It
The
sounds like
aerodynamics of your shaft.
It's like a
give it
fingerprint. All of
unique-
our dicks have their own unique.
it sounds like an automatically inflating raft that you throw out of an airplane. And
Yeah, I love that future. You're going to work in your high security skyscraper, and all the women are in one line doing whatever the equivalent would be, and all the dudes have one line where they're just like unzip, whoosh it over
Flop.
the sensor. No, you whoosh, you swing it over, and it's all whoosh, and they're like, yeah, that's
Well,
it.
you have a whoosh. I have a flop. We each have our own dick print.
Are you saying that the future is dick print identification?
I mean, wouldn't the future be male centric? Isn't that the way things go?
I mean,
They do call it the
We talk
Patriot.
about the hard-hitting issues on this podcast, and I want to talk. No,
because women are going to build spaceships and leave us here to die on this planet.
they
Yeah.
deserve it. Honestly, they deserve that, and we deserve that.
We go to Jupiter to
collectively.
get more stupider. They go to Venus to get the good penis or something. Right?
Well, in
I
fact, the
think
Russians actually
The
launched
Russians are on Venus.
a well-known gigolo to Venus in the early 70s, and he's actually there in a cryostasis pod waiting for the women
Just
to go to
growing his
Venus
penis,
oh,
waiting.
to get
Okay.
gooder penis. That's
good. This is
That's good
we're
that
trying to
happened.
Listen to
we're trying to show
Distractable.
people the quality that we have. The quality,
This
guys.
is
the
on
quality.
Is this not the quality? It's a funny podcast, okay? It's supposed to be funny. This part's allowed to be funny.
Penis is funny, dude.
It's
Yeah.
always funny. It never gets old.
It's like we've got so many levels of irony that you wouldn't understand how funny it really is unless you've been listening for very long. Oh my
God, a penis is like a little mouse doing a potato sack race.
What?
That's when it's whooshing around. It's like a little mouse head, and like the sack's like a potato sack that it's wearing. It's like trying to run around.
What
It's
are you
whooshing.
talking about?
Nothing. Go ahead.
I think he's talking about what he thinks penises look like.
Why are we talking about that? This is supposed to be a profound moment where it's like we're channeling our fuck you energy into beating everyone because we actually care.
I was
don't
going
have-
into fucking energy, not fuck you.
I don't
energy.
have fuck you energy. I don't know if you've noticed from the several times we've talked about that general topic, but I only have one story that even comes close to fuck you energy.
I just see the comment 8 inches around. Yes, this is live, by the way. We are looking at chat. We just never pay
You're just not
attention
saying
to chat.
anything good
Bim
enough for us to talk
trimmer.
about.
Yeah,
it.
why don't you guys be funnier? Then we might acknowledge your
Yeah.
comments. Yeah, slow mode's only at 15 seconds. You got all this time in the world to think up a clever comment for us to see.
You know what? I can only see comments from people who've already followed the podcast on multiple platforms, so it's mostly blank to me.
You have follow vision.
Yeah, that's what. What do you think I wear glasses for? It filters out all the people who don't follow my content online.
Right,
Oh, I
right.
see.
Wow, impressive.
Don't mock my technology.
I'm not. This is my version. I have hologram. Don't look at me.
Don't look at me.
Oh my goodness! All right,
What was your monumental personal feeling point, Mark?
I made it already.
Oh, it was
okay.
great.
I literally finished it a while ago.
Fuck those idiots. We're gonna win at podcasts.
Yeah, we're gonna win it. I mean, honestly, right?
With your help. That's my camera, right?
Yes,
Yes,
please.
your help.
Yes, with your help.
I think it'd be more dramatic if it wasn't perfectly lined up with the tip of your nose.
Yeah. Anyway, link in the description for that. So that's the initial volley of promotional blasting that we will do. We are done with that for now because we are going into the hard-hitting news from our
K-pop's
lead
dead,
report-
and it's our fault. Oh wait, what's your? What? I killed K-pop in that episode. Remember?
Oh,
I
a
don't-
little known fact from the debate episode: Wade actually really hates K-pop. So
Murdered it.
Aim it all at him. He hates it.
It will never financially recover from me. But breaking news from Mark.
Didn't we already intro
I am
Pam in the field?
Yes, but we're trying to see if
She's
Pam has a
still
little
there,
better.
just holding the microphone.
Does
waiting.
Pam have better reception of the Pam? You got Pam on the horn?
Tyler, you're supposed to be calling
Tyler,
Pam
you got
in this
Pam?
whole time. Are you
On
not
the horn?
setting up the remote right now?
You got the remote? You got the Zoom?
Producer Tyler over there is not even. All right, I think
Well,
we're on our own.
she's
I think we're on our
emailed
own.
us a story that Mark will
Have had.
have
Yep.
had.
All right. So we're into the breaking news segment. We'll give you a little taste of the glory that is the Distractible Podcast. This hard-hitting reporting is from Pam's research into the BBC.
Thank you, BBC News, Pam.
Thank you, BBC News Pam. This is the story about a lawyer, which I think both of you can relate to very much so.
We both have heard of them, lawyers.
Quote, I have foolishly shot myself, winced Clement Vallandigham,
Classic lawyer line.
sinking into a chair in his hotel room in a mixture of pain and mortification. The calamity which ended the former congressman's days happened in the town of Lebanon, Warren County, Ohio.
I know where Lebanon is.
I can relate to lawyers in Ohio.
This is a story for everyone to get a little piece of for
What
themselves.
a ding dang donger.
All right. Halfway through the case, he thought would be the greatest of his life. At stake was a man's life. The Christmas Eve before, a rough and ready character called Thomas Myers had been playing cards in a private room above a bar in nearby Hamilton when 5 thugs burst in and a huge brawl broke out.
That's 4, Wade.
What?
5. There you go.
I didn't want to get too into like his 5.
As Myers rose, scrabbling to draw his pistol from his pocket, a muffled shot was heard. He pulled out the gun, fired off a couple wayward rounds, then slumped back down.
Pew,
dead.
pew, pew. I hope that's not the thing I say when I kill myself accidentally. I'm trying to get my gun out of my pocket and pop, and I'm like, ah! I have foolishly shot myself in the foot! Oh. Like, man, damn. Man, it was so much worse with that line, dude.
What a way to go. In the wild confusion of the moment, as gamblers fled in all directions, it wasn't clear what was happening. But when the witness later recounted their tales, one name came up again and again. Myers.
Dinglehammer? What's
Hey,
his
I
name?
can see the reflection of your camera.
Myers.
Oh, I can almost read the story from
I think
here.
it's French. Bête noire. Bête noire. Bête noire.
How is that spelled?
Bête.
Oh, it's spelled with the French letters. Bête noir.
Wow. Bete noir.
Beatty Nor.
Myers.
Beat Nour.
What is this? Bim trimmer.
Beat Nour. Ben Trimmer's nemesis.
Myers. Bim trimmer. Thomas McGehan.
McGinn?
McGehan.
McGinn?
McGehan. Me. No one could say for sure that he was armed that night, but he was certainly one of the gang of gatecrashers. Everyone knew there was bad blood between the two. The judge juries who gathered at Hamilton street corners, shop counters, and saloon bars were satisfied they had the killer. And so it came to trial. On one evening after the prosecution had closed their arguments, Mr. Vallandigham took a piece of muslin from his hotel, headed out for open land, and conducted his own CSI Ohio experiment to establish the levels of residue left by a shot fired at point-blank range. So the confusion, right?
Fucking Ren is behind you. Or whoever
He was
that
just
is.
like getting down behind the.
He doesn't even notice.
Listen to Distractable. Fuck you.
Okay,
Fuck your
so they
nightmares.
think they have the killer.
So this is where the confusion is. Gang breaks in. 5 men run in a room. 1 man's dead, the person who was in the room prior. So they're like, of course, he was shot dead. He was murdered. But this lawyer was trying to piece together what happened. So when he was done, 3 live rounds remained in the chamber of his pistol. This, as we shall see, was unfortunate. Because back at the Lebanon House Hotel, he was handed a parcel. Inside was Myers' gun, unloaded and ready to be examined. Vallandigham went into his room, laid down both pistols side by side. Still flushed with the success of his test, the lawyer began explaining to the visitors that Myers had actually shot himself. None of the gunmen who entered to kill that man that day shot him. He declared that the man had inadvertently shot himself.
Like this. Bang!
Literally.
Demonstration.
You are 100% correct as to how this story continues.
Did he do it because of fuck you energy? He was like, the assassins are here. They each want to take credit. They're not going to get me. I'm going to get me.
This is the lawyer. You're talking about the guy in the chair?
Yeah.
I don't think it was intentional. He's like, haha, you're not firing me. I'm firing. I quit.
Oh, get me first.
Yeah, I don't think that was the case here.
So I just want to highlight a couple facts about this because
Yes.
this is not how things would be handled modernly. The gun was shipped to the lawyer at his hotel room. A piece of evidence which in modern times there has to be an insanely strict chain of custody proving who
Oh, it was certified mail. It was
physically
fine.
had control of it and, not allowing people to screw around with it. Also, he's at his hotel for this, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Is there any explanation or context that explains why there's visitors? There's
He
a
brought-
lawyer's
he-
at his hotel and there's
he
just people
brought-
like,
He brought them to demonstrate his client's innocent. His client being one of the 5 men who broke in and was accused of shooting
Isn't that what he's supposed to do in court? I feel like demonstrating it to
Oh, it
these
was the
people.
jury. He invited the jury into his hotel room. He's like,
His
"Oh, come on
hotel.
over.
He had a jacuzzi in his room. Hey, pop in the koozie.
Hey, hop in the coos.
come
grab
on
a
here.
cigar. I'm
mean,
going to
I
show you how
guess-
to shoot
Real
yourself.
slippery in this tub. Who can't hold my gun?
I guess a murder happened in town, and that was basically the only thing that had happened that week, so everyone was into it. But like, I get that like everyone at the time was like, "Ooh, a murder!" Ooh, but people are just like waiting, like, God, I hope that lawyer invites us over so he could show us his arguments.
Yeah, I know, right?
That's,
I mean,
that's
what
the
else are
most
you
fun
gonna
thing
do?
we could do.
Yeah. So remember, this lawyer is like, he was testing in the field, like to see if his theory was correct, that like there was a way that you could pull the gun and accidentally shoot yourself, and he was doing it like with an unloaded gun. Unfortunately, the lawyer began explaining to a visitor that Myers had actually shot himself, then had a sudden brainwave. He'd stage his own demonstration. He grabbed a pistol, put it in his pocket, drew it slowly, turned the muzzle on himself, and then pulled the trigger. So I'm going to do this for you real slow.
What the-
So pay attention.
We also have a loaded gun.
This is how it happened.
God.
Keep watching. Are you watching? Are you watching? This is how it happened. This is how it
I
happened.
like the idea that he's explaining it too. He's like, he had his sidearm tucked thusly in his pocket, and as a simple man, he scrambled to reach his sidearm when the assassins entered the room. Something like this, probably. Slowly, he finally draws the weapon, and in his panic, aims it at his own self, and prematurely, blah! Like what?
Yeah.
What?
No, I
He
think
pulls it
maybe he had it like in like a sling on his side, and he undid the sling. He's like, "Hey guys, I got this like little fairy thing here." Pow!
No, you're forgetting.
All
There
the
were 5
visitors-
men that approached him from all angles. He had to keep his eye on all of them.
You
so
out
he
here for
couldn't
the
keep his eye
gangbang?
on the pocket, so he went, whoa, 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 then shot himself. Like this. And then died.
You know what he should have done for safety? He should have been like, I have a theory about how he struggled to draw his weapon, and it was, I would love to see how all of you think he may have shot himself.
So I prepared 5 loaded pistols. Each of you grab one.
There's a pistol. It's definitely empty. Wink.
One of these is... all of them are
The winner of our
What-
giveaway
what was
gets
the-
the
what was the
unloaded
lawyer's
pistol.
name?
Jim Smith.
Vallandingham.
Vallandingham. Who wants to play Vallandingham roulette?
So he turned the muzzle on himself and pulled the trigger. Bang. Quote, the unfortunate advocate had demonstrated the reasonableness of his theory, but at the cost of his life.
They get into court, and the defendant's just sitting at his table like, he's supposed to be here, right? Is this happening, or what? All the witnesses just come in and all sit down in the one chair for the defense lawyer. Like, look, he died, but can we show you? You have a loaded gun, because we could demonstrate this man's innocence.
Yeah. Yeah, we all can
You
prove it.
need to see it more than once.
You guys wouldn't believe what we saw happen.
What is that?
That's just the voice.
It was genius, actually. He brought 5 witnesses in, so it was perfectly recreating the moment, and we didn't know why we needed to burst through the door. And
They all
storm and
5
fight
have
like
to
this.
demonstrate at once, then they fall over
Yes,
dead.
exactly. It's like, oh man, there's a fucking SNL sketch or something like that. Like, well, you took the gun and they pointed him and like this.
What'd you say?
No. Oh yeah, yes, no, yes.
Well, they
no,
fire
yes,
the
no,
gun?
yes,
That's
no.
why they all keep shooting
Yes.
each other, but it doesn't have any dialogue like you're talking
No,
about.
It's not like that. No. Anyway, so the dark farce was still not played out. Quote, hardly was he in his grave before another man killed himself while trying precisely in the same way to demonstrate how Mr. Vallandigham...
This case is still
has met
ongoing
his
to this
death.
day.
Literally, it's what you were describing before, where not in the courtroom specifically, but someone else like, yeah, it's the craziest thing. You don't believe it? I'll show you. He pulled out his gun, this lawyer, and just, well, actually, both his lawyer and the guy who killed himself, I got 2 guns now.
Corridor has some guns. Maybe we should demonstrate live on stream how this went. What could possibly go wrong in a demonstration?
Oh my god.
What if the first guy was demonstrating too?
I know that people get pretty cavalier when they like own guns too, but isn't like one of the first couple rules of gun safety when you pick up a gun, check and make sure the slide is clear or the chambers are.
They didn't have
These are old
slides back
revolvers.
then.
This is 1800s. This is old
I
revolvers.
didn't give a heck.
Yeah.
Kids used to play with loaded guns just because it was something to do.
Why not? Why not? So, in the end, the defendant, actually was acquitted.
But he did it.
But 3 people had to die demonstrating his defense.
Only to be shot himself a few years later.
By himself? Was he
Was it by
demonstrating?
the same gun?
No one knows.
It's, you know what it is? It's a haunted gun.
Yeah.
The gun
are
is just out to
real.
get everyone. And
Yeah.
he didn't want that guy who got off on the murder charge telling his secrets to the world.
Yeah.
Where's the gun now?
I don't know. He was murdered apparently, maybe. But the end quote is the Hamiltonians, because he wanted to live in Hamilton.
Sure.
Threatened
Hamilton, France?
Ohio.
Okay.
Threatened to take his life if he attempted to make his home in that city, said Ohio's splendidly named Tiffin Tribune. And they evidently don't like to be caught in a lie about a small matter of that kind. So they killed him.
So is anyone alive in that town, or did they all mysteriously die of gunshot wounds?
Mysteriously died. And someone did say it was a Tomska sketch. It was like the title of it is like "What Happened." I think it was. There is one where it's like time to demonstrate what happened at a scene. Anyway, it's
I imagine
exactly
like them
that.
drawing straws, like, who's going to demonstrate what happened? Please no, please no, please no. Oh, thank God.
I like the haunted gun theory. So that someone inherited that gun and they're just like at a shooting range or something, and they're totally normal. They're like holding it and firing it safely. And one time, right as they're about to fire, the tip of the gun becomes a face and peeks around at them and is like, boo. And right when it hits the ooh of ooh, the bullet comes out of his mouth.
Wow.
going to shoot you.
Why is that?
That's just the voice of that case.
I
can't-
love that this is just a voice in your repertoire now. It started on the podcast, or maybe it started on streams, but it just
I think
started
on my
appearing
streams.
recently.
Yeah. I just like it. It's fun.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
Hey.
Was it? No, it came up because I was doing the mocking voice, but it's not trying to emulate that. Yeah, that's the
Anyway, we're here to help you guys be convinced of the worthiness of Distractable for your time. Are you convinced yet? Literally what we just did is not a segment on the podcast.
No, this is live. Therefore, it wouldn't be.
So I don't know why that was a sample that we thought would convince you that Distractable is worth your time, but it is, trust me. And if that's not, then the glorious giveaway that could... Oh, the giveaway. Oh, ooh,
Hey, you're moving it too much. I can't read it.
Okay.
Keep
anyway.
going. Stop
That'll-
teasing
Hold
me.
it still. I can't read it.
That'll keep them there for a little bit longer.
They all know what it is now.
That'll entice them up a little bit. But anyway, there's a link in the description. Go check it out. I'm looking at the live stats of people that are actually following through, and I'm being greatly disappointed by the number of people that are not checking out Distractable at this very moment. And if you're not checking out Distractable, I'm going to hide in your closet and I'm going to punch you in the middle of your sleep. And you'll never know that it was me, but you'll have a big bruise.
One of you needs to check your cholesterol, too. How do we even get those stats?
I don't know. Man, they really pull a lot of analytics about people.
Damn.
I don't have those on my end. Can
Oh.
I get access to that?
No. No.
Can I borrow your
like-
laptop
No.
later or something? Or what? What are you
It's like a
doing?
little gnome hat. I was tracing it. I'm tracing the stat. Don't look at me.
Anyway, so yes, we are here and we're going to literally be shouting about this forever. However, that's not the only thing that we're going to be doing today. What are we going to be doing today, Wade?
Yeah, Bob.
Well, Mark?
Tyler?
That's it. That's what we're doing.
He's not even one word Tyler anymore.
No. What I would like to do, Tyler, hey, pull up one of the animations. People love cartoons.
Those idiots love. I mean, they love that stuff.
They love that stuff. Those fools,
Ah,
they
the
love
sheep
that.
that follow us.
Those cartoons for kids.
love
We're going to
They
shear
love
you and
those.
make shirts out of your
They
hair.
love those cartoons.
I don't know what I'm threatening them with at this point.
You got it?
I can, by the sound of the typing that echoes throughout the lands, I think he has found something.
My laptop won't even make that loud of a noise, no matter what I do. He's scrolling. Don't worry, everybody.
Wow. What you could search for?
I'm reading chat, and a lot of you are dead wrong about what the giveaway is. By the way,
What do they think it is?
some kind of book. Could not be more wrong. Just gonna
Oh
say.
my God!
How could there be a
Oh,
mom
wow.
and a car and a book, all three?
No way. All right, let's see if Tyler's got this. Tyler's got this.
Is that actually happening?
I
on
love this
stream?
ad.
Is this wait? Is that on stream or is that us watching it on the TV?
I don't-
Hold on,
actually
hold
be?
on.
I'm getting there.
He's getting there. He's
Okay,
getting there. He's
okay.
getting there. He's getting there. He's getting there. He's getting there.
Not yet.
Oh, hell yeah.
Let's all do the same hand motion.
So it was fine from the get.
Hello? Do they see us?
They see us, yeah.
Oh, hey.
We were doing really funny exclusively, Mark. Don't worry, I'm sure you'll see it.
We were about to be funny.
All right.
Are we starting it over?
We got started over. God, we were so funny for a few moments. We were so unbelievably funny.
It's
I
just
swear
like
to
on
God.
the podcast. So funny.
God, I swear it was so good. Here we go.
From the top.
Yeah. Foreign. Music.
Distracted with the game show.
That's how I laugh.
Bob, you're up first. Okay, you're on a cruise ship. Ship encounters a storm. The storm rages on until eventually you and the other passengers are told you must head to the lifeboats and abandon ship. As you line up, you realize some lines have fewer people, some have families, some seem to be younger, single people. You know that you are strong and capable. Open-ended question. Hold on a second. Yeah. Okay. How about this? Yeah, you see that the line at the front line are young PR. Families. You know, infirm people. Not strong like you. You don't think you're going to make it on a lifeboat because this particular boat does not have enough lifeboats to fit all the people on the ship. But the ship's going down in about 5 minutes. It's going to be completely underwater. What do you do?
Music. Okay, easy one. I find the nearest crew member and I knock them unconscious. I steal their crew top shirt thing and their life jacket and their hat, so I kind of look like an official crew member. I hide them somewhere inconspicuous. It's frantic. No one will notice anyway. And then I run to the front of the line and I start helping people. I'm strong, I'm virile, helping people get into the lifeboats. At some point, I look into the lifeboat and what? No, what? I'll come look at it. And then I just hop into the lifeboat and life mode, and then I'm in the lifeboat and I'm looking around like I'm doing stuff. I'm helping people find their seats. I'm looking and I'm like, oh, your life, here, let me fix your life jacket. And I just adjust some straps, and eventually the lifeboat, reloads down into the water, set sail, and I'm totally fine. Everything's good.
Whoa! Come look at come look at this. All right. Wade, you're up next. All right. What would you do so?
So I go and I light a fire because this boat's going down anyway. That's a fire going to do. It's a distraction, okay? While the fire is burning, I go and I help a family. There's not a very long line. This family gets into the lifeboat, and I start to lower the lifeboat with I imagine just some kind of crane system to lower it down. When I pull one of the levers, so only one half of the boat goes, the other half stays up, tipping the passengers out. Pull the levers back up, hop in myself, drop it real quick so it lands and crushes the family so they can't say anything about what happened, and then I drive away while the fire is burning people and moving more fire. I don't notice what I did. And scene.
All right, yeah.
I'm sure that was a faithful recreation. Good job, everybody.
Who knew that it was already set up to automatically mute our mics and play the other audio without us having to do anything?
What a
at
time
all?
to be alive.
What
Plot
a
twist,
time
they
to
couldn't
be
see the
alive.
animation. It was just our cameras doing that the whole time.
Oh boy, man. Yeah. Why is Wade's mic so much louder? Because he's eating it.
Yeah, you were.
He really leaned.
He's also
leaned
loud.
in.
Mark and I were loud, and then Wade was Wade loud.
Yeah, absolutely.
I had to
Well,
lean
this
in.
isn't OBS.
What?
He done swetched him.
Oh.
Oh, I can't see the chat.
Is that what my ears look like in real life?
Tyler, we worked on this for so long before we got here.
Worked
I
on
can't
it. Yeah,
believe.
we gave you so much.
Why do we give you all the prep material if you're not going to use it?
He's about to explode. He's about to explode. Tyler's about to explode.
Because of you.
Oh.
Surprise, our
Guys,
fourth
all like,
member.
Guys, the video's muted. No audio, no audio. And I'm like, yes, they're live dubbing it. Are you talking about the video or you're not hearing them?
They're trying to get to you. Don't let them get to you. They're trying to get to you. It's going to be. What are you doing?
The fourth member is Tyler, if you guys didn't know. Surprise.
That was no longer a secret.
Oh.
Let's do the podcast from Tyler's perspective for a little bit. Can you switch it to your cam? Just keep it over there. Just keep it over there. That's
We're
good.
all in here.
Yeah, we're all here.
Oh, don't look at my legs though. They're not that pale.
You can look at mine.
So anyway, what the biggest tragedy about that animation is like it that's one of the best animation made, and it didn't go out to people's subfeeds.
YouTube situations.
Yeah. So you'll notice that one has markedly less views, even though it has plenty of likes proportionally to the views, and yet maybe people just don't like us.
Oh, babe.
That's a sad thing. Maybe
Babe.
people just don't care about us anymore.
It's weird intentionally looking at the wrong
I don't
cameras
want
that's
this
right
camera.
now.
This camera's not good. This camera's not good.
What's wrong with this camera?
No. No.
I look like an elf.
God. No, there we go. This is the emotional camera. When we get emotional and serious, this is where we go. Guys, I just think maybe we've lost our touch,
Well, you know what I think it is?
What?
We've changed. You remember at
yeah.
the beginning of Distractable, we used to have titles,
Oh my god.
and we told personal
points.
stories, and said numbers of points instead of pretending like we do points and just arbitrarily selecting a winner at the end.
Remember the real first episode of Distractable
We lost him.
that no one ever got to hear because we did like 30 first episodes of Distractable?
We really let him down, haven't we? We slipped.
I've not slipped.
We slipped.
It's
I'm the same.
appropriate for you to be this sad.
Are we even in the top 10 anymore?
No,
Oh, God.
no,
Where are we?
we're barely top 20 these days.
What?
Hey Siri,
No.
where is Distractable?
We're 15th last I checked.
Oh, God.
Okay, I found this on the web for where is Distractable 15. Check it out.
Distractable 15 is in the past. We're in the past.
Because it's over now.
It's over.
It must be
Thanks,
over
Siri.
now. It was over. Well,
Get out of here.
All right, well, let's get back to the podcast, guys. We can't keep them waiting too much longer.
No one watches
Yes.
this anyway anymore, but I guess we could do it.
Hey, what's up, guys? That was a cool, quick commercial break. Thank you so much for being patient and sticking around. You guys are eligible for that giveaway. The big prize is still yet to be won, but there are hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds of things yet to be given to you lovely people out there.
And a huge congratulations to those of you who've already won giveaways.
I got
Yeah.
a teaser for the things I know about.
Yes, absolutely.
You guys can have some of these. Oh.
Whoa.
Fucking got him. Got him, right, guys? Right? Fist bump. Right, Bob?
You gotta get it. You gotta get all the way
My
in.
neck hurts. Don't make me. Oh, thank you.
All
All right, got him. Oh, ow, my body.
Yeah, I know we haven't really been putting all of our chutzpah into everything that we do, but we're back, baby, and we're here to earn that listen.
And we're putting our balls in everything.
We're gonna earn that listen. We're gonna get back into the top 10. We're gonna knock on Joe Rogan's back door, and we're gonna be there again in that sweet, delicious top 10 of all podcasts of all time because we deserve it.
Why
do
are we
deserve
going
it.
in Joe Rogan's
We
ass?
do deserve it. And you know what, Mark? I have an announcement that I think we can make that people are gonna go nuts for.
Are
Can
they
I talk
Why don't
about
I
it?
know any of this
Are they
shit?
ready
Right
for
before
this?
right before we came in here, we were talking about a thing and a
Yeah.
schedule for the thing and how it was
Absolutely.
going to be maybe a daily or something
Yeah,
like that. Can we
absolutely,
talk about
100%.
that?
Yeah, we could totally talk
Oh,
about
this is
that.
a big secret. It's been a huge project that I haven't had to work on at all, so it's been really easy for me. But Will, our editor, has spent weeks, probably months or years of his life
5 years.
in the background, still doing everything he does on a weekly basis to put out the absolute gem of a show that we always do, plus the ads you all love, hate so much. But on top of all of that, he has spent the last X amount of time creating animations for all of those backlogged episodes that didn't get put on YouTube. Because we made the obviously stupid decision to stop posting full episodes on YouTube, which everyone except for the three of us said was the worst idea and should never have happened and was a travesty. Well, we made Will fix it. And starting starting soon, there you go, we are going to be uploading backlog episodes daily.
I just can't believe Will made us stop posting them to begin with.
Well, you know,
Yeah, you know, that's right. It was him, wasn't it?
it was all Will's fault.
That's why
We
he had to
know
fix
this,
it.
but
He said,
we
"You
have-
want to be rich, don't you? Well, stop posting on YouTube, and you'll be wealthy out of your wildest dreams.
Yeah,
The less views you get, the more money you make."
Yeah. Don't forget about Will's classic cigar. He always
Yeah.
has it.
He's an
Will.
he's old Hollywood blood.
Every
He
Zoom-
talks
Yeah.
like that.
Every Zoom call we have with Will, which we have all the time,
Daily.
it is very good. And so with that, hopefully you guys will flood back to the YouTube channel, which is surging its way to 700,000 subscribers. Surging.
Are you telling me it's not even at 1 million yet?
This is why we're below Joe Schmogan. Joe Dogan.
Can we have a sidebar real quick? Can we take a commercial break? Hey, can we?
Yeah, play
Tyler,
the
cut to commercial. Cut to commercial. Cut
Man-
to
Yeah,
commercial.
put that other
Put
cam up.
the-
Put that
or
other
or the
cam
Dick
up.
Pills one.
Put the commercial. Put the commercial. Okay. Why you gotta call it out like that on the podcast?
Yeah. What are we?
I thought we were trying to like bait them into
No.
following because they feel bad.
Bait. K-pop
No, we're not
smells.
trying to. No, look, we're not doing an episode right now, Wade.
Got it.
Look, we just gotta trick them. We just gotta trick them with happy smiles. That's psychologically, that's what works the best.
Okay.
Or the little quarter trick where you're like, it's all you behind your ear.
But they're not here right now. It's all the internet.
Okay,
So if we
so,
can
like-
at least.
Yeah, I remember. Okay, the plan: 6 to 8 weeks of medium effort, and then we
Yes.
forget about it again and just put it on. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, 100%. We just got to get through this,
Mm-hmm.
and then we never have to see each other again.
Okay. Well, okay. So I won't point out the symphony thing that clearly a lot of people don't listen every week the moment they come out.
You can.
Do I still get a coupon for showing up?
I mean, the lawsuit's still pending, so I mean, literally after the stream, and everyone.
Okay, you two talk about the rest. I'll just be here like I don't know.
Can we mute him next time we do a sidebar?
Yeah, can we? Well, I mean,
Yeah, I
you
agree.
can't mute people in real life. Like we're muted.
Yes,
but
and we
Well,
should.
it's just a Discord setting. What do you mean?
Yes.
we're not in Discord.
Exactly.
That's really confusing. I don't know what you're talking about.
I know. It's not quite right. Anyway, let's get back to this.
Yes.
Okay. Hey! Yeah!
We're back, baby.
man, if we got
Almost to
Words.
700,000
Almost
subscribers on the
700,000
YouTube channel.
subscribers. We are surging to victory thanks to you lovely people out there on the YouTube channel, youtube.com/distractable
Podcast. It's both words.
Distractable Podcast.
Did we
That's
not get the
No, we
URL?
didn't do the handle yet.
STRACTIBLEPOD cast.
Unless, did you do it? Well, what does that have to do with
Wow.
me?
How do
I
we-
guessed it on your show.
How
you haven't
do
even
we
done
not
mine.
have youtube.com/distractable?
Who does?
No idea. I don't control
Chris Todd.
Who?
that. Oh yeah, have you seen?
That
Well, no. Did you see?
thieving
Did you see handles
bastard.
came out on YouTube, so you could pick. You could pick.
Chris Todd.
You could pick.
Fuck his dreams. Fuck his nightmares. We're gonna steal from him.
Guys, we ask for so little. We ask for so little.
I want a lot, but they ask for a little. Probably.
I would give anything to just be in the top 10.
I would take anything.
I thought we were going big smiles. Big smiles.
I would take anything to be in the top.
This
10.
is the push. All you got to do is listen. Get your parents to listen. Get your siblings to listen. Your dog.
Put it
your
on the
cat.
baby monitor.
Put a speaker on top of your car and drive around with it playing. Preferably the funniest episode, whichever one you think that is. There's no
Play it at your
consensus.
job. Play it at your funeral. Play it
If
at
you
your
work at a
wedding.
restaurant, put podcasts on, our podcast on, instead of the music from the restaurant, and then people will have such a good time. They'll give you better tips, plus your boss will probably promote you to shift manager because it was a great idea that you did that. There's so many ways that this could improve your life. I can't believe you're not taking advantage of them.
Yes.
Put a headphone on your baby bump. Put a headphone on each boob. Put a headphone on each scrot. Make everything listen. Each ball. That's what I meant. Scrot
How many
or ball.
scrotes you got,
How many
Wade?
scrotes you got, Wade?
Enough for the whole crew. We can all
One,
have fun
two,
later.
huh?
That was a good one. Breaking news bulletin.
I turned around.
This, yeah, recite it because you know it so well, Wade.
And I turned around. There was no one there. And then I don't believe in ghosts. I turned around, and what I saw was not meant for human eyes to turn around and see when they turn around. This is Scary Stories of Scare Turning.
I mean, that's like 80% right.
I really swear that our podcast is better than this. I swear it's a fully fleshed out idea, and it's very
It's a good
consistent
thing
quality.
they can't see me disagreeing.
Anyway, according to Pam's incredible reporting skills, Pam
From
is
the
currently
field?
in the field in the wilds of Alaska.
Oh.
Right
sounds
now,
nice.
Pam is in Anchorage, Alaska, or outside the city limits.
Yeah, in the
of
wilds
Anchorage,
near Anchorage.
which is pretty much all wilds. As soon as you get out of Anchorage,
It
it's
is wild. It's like wild.
Yes,
look at me.
you really what a word picture you've painted for
Thank
me.
you.
I appreciate it.
I wanted to yes and with the wild part.
Pam lead research in the field, and Pam is discovered while hightailing it away from a group of hunters that mistook her for a moose. Discovered that it is illegal in Alaska to whisper in another person's ear if they are hunting moose in the state of Alaska.
Oh, you know why that is?
I do. Do you?
Alaska?
Oh, well, we'll compare. No, you go first. I know the answer, obviously.
Pam discovered this by trying to get an exclusive interview, to get the scoop, and just so happened to be in Alaska and whispered in a hunter's ear, and did not know that she inadvertently broke a sacred law because concentration is key.
Plus, it's scary. Is that not
Concentrating
it?
is scary. That's why I never do it.
I thought it was just scary. Like if you're a hunter in Alaska and you go out hunting moose, your whole mindset is like, I'm finally alone. There's only 3,000 people in my whole city that I live in, but I needed to get away. And then if somebody whispers in your ear while you're out moose hunting and you think there's not a soul near you, you assume it's a ghost. You shit your pants, and of course the smell of human shit scares away all the mooses in the area.
If you get north of Seattle, aren't they called elk? Or are they still
I
called
think
moose?
those are different animals,
Those are
man.
different animals.
I don't think that's a location thing. I think a moose is a moose and an elk is an elk. I'm
But I
pretty
thought
sure.
a mouse inside was a mouse, but a mouse outside's a rat.
No, those are different species as well.
All right, go on.
No, wait. What other things do you think? What are related species? Tell me, please.
Dick in your pants, okay. A dick out of your pants, lawsuit.
No, actually, if it's in your pants, it's magma. It's lava once it comes out.
God, I swear it's better than this, guys. I swear the podcast is so much better than
All right,
this.
Mark. What happened to Pam? Please.
Pam, we don't know. We lost contact with Pam outside 100 miles outside of Anchorage. I'm hoping that she can navigate with the stars, but as you know, so far up north, the stars are at that high of a latitude are actually in a completely different position.
What
in the
stars
region.
Well,
live
and
in
if it's the
Alaska?
wrong time of year, isn't it light for like 20 hours a day?
Yeah,
up there?
yeah, and it's currently dark for like.
Oh well, that makes
It's
the
currently
stars
dark
really
for,
good.
like, 6
Then.
months.
Okay.
It does, but also
for the
means
angles.
that there's
What do
going
you
to be
mean
very
actual
few
stars?
abilities to get landmarks and know where you're going, so you
Yes.
get lost in the
Yes, actual stars. Yeah, she's got her SPS. She just pulls it out, tells her where Danny DeVito is. He's usually in LA.
Oh, he's in
And,
Alaska this time of year. He migrates.
Then from where she is, she knows where that is, and it gives her a whole basis for navigating.
I swear the podcast is better than this.
What Danny DeVito references are hot right now. Isn't that a cool thing?
I swear it's better than this. Did you also know it's illegal to feed alcohol to
Danny DeVito?
either moose or hunters while they're hunting moose? I'm not sure. The wordage of the law is very indescript.
Do you have the language of the law there?
I do not have the language of the
God.
law. It just
Look,
says there
Moose,
are other moose-related laws
I'm
as well.
sorry.
Specifically, it's illegal to feed an alcoholic beverage to one of them. But again, does not specify if it's to
I'm
the
going to be
hunters.
hunting you soon, Moose.
Well,
I'm
you know
sorry.
what?
I'm not allowed to do this, but here.
You know what
This
that
is
allows
Jim
for?
Beaver. Jim Beaver?
Nope.
What's the
Jim Beam?
that here, Moose? Just fucking open your mouth, goddamn elk thing. Go, run. I'm going to shoot you soon. I'm sorry, Moose. I love you.
Straight from Fresh News, it's giving alcohol to the moose.
We've confirmed
Well, that kills
No
my joke.
alcohol for the moose.
What was your joke, Bob?
I was
What
going to say, you know what that leaves open? You can't drink and hunt, and mooses can't be drunk and get hunted. But a hunter and a moose can bury the hatchet, sit down and have a drink, and leave that in the past. It's a progressive law, which now clearly is not a progressive law. It's just so that you don't get mooses drunk. Which I feel like if you have the ability to get a moose drunk, did you really need them to be drunk for you to have the ability to get a bullet in them?
Well, yeah, it's not a hunt if they just kill him. It's just killing.
An elaborate thing to get a moose to get drunk, and then you're like, now I'll find him. Like, didn't you already find him?
I find it hard to socialize with moose if we're not both drunk. Really, breaks down the barriers, makes it easier to have that communication line.
How often do you find yourself in Alaska and you need to worry about this problem?
Not very often, because there's always elk. Never moose.
Anyway, do you have a bulletin with lead reporter Pam in the field?
I just sent you it via Discord.
What? I don't have Discord open.
I do.
What did you
I
send?
don't think
What
he
did you
sent it
send
to you.
me? The wordage of the law?
Yes.
You sent me the wordage of the law?
Yeah, what he sent was to you and not to me if you want to look. I don't have it.
Well, not the exact.
What,
verbatim
naked
word,
campfire
but-
tales? What the hell is that?
That's my Discord. I have naked campfire tales, woe is me, recording do not disturb, and really do not disturb. Please leave me the fuck alone. No one listens to any of them.
No, that's really what you should do is you call it print server 003, and then no one will try and get into it.
moose crime is way down. Anyway, it's also it's legal to shoot bears in this state, but it's illegal to wake them up to take a picture with them.
Wake up, sleepy.
Well, that's clearly a trap
Selfie.
where you're trying to shoot them, and they don't want hunters to do that to them. That's rude.
Is this the wordage of the law? This doesn't seem to be the wordage of the law. This is a bunch of laws of Alaska. This is not the wordage of the law.
Are they good or are they just regular laws?
I don't know. This
Does Alaska
website's
do stuff
so-
wrong?
I don't know. I've never
Does it
been
say
to
moose
Alaska.
dick?
No, it says moose drool, idiot.
Ah,
God,
that says dick.
learn to read.
I can't.
All right, it's illegal to whisper in someone's ear. It's illegal to shoot bears. Can't take pictures with them to wake up. You can't give them booze. It's illegal to sell stun guns to children.
Isn't that everywhere?
It might
Nah,
be
it's
everywhere.
Alaska's explicitly.
Alaska's the only ones worried about stun guns. Everywhere else is chill.
Everyone else's children needs to be stunned a little bit. Little shits.
It's illegal to speak so loud that you offend a sensitive person enough to make him or her leave Fairbanks.
I would literally be kicked out.
That's
Literally.
This is not the wordage of the law. I question you. You do not have contact with Pam in the field.
Article 6, Section 9. It might
Tyler's
be
over here
illegal and
pretending
stuff
to
to
be
do
Pam in the
things.
field.
Tyler just lied to us live on stream here.
Tyler's our fourth member. Surprise.
Tyler's other personality is actually Pam in the field. We've got wrong Tyler right now.
Switch.
He's pretending to be Pam, but we know the truth.
Yeah, Pam's alter ego, Tyler, as we all know. It's much like Darkiplier, you know, it's like 2 in 1.
Ah, yes, the classic.
This
Pam.
This is
Tyler.
the Tyler universe. We've got Tyler, Pam, Eve, Heap Ass. These are all just Tyler personas.
Bratwurst.
It's a big conspiracy.
Many people don't know I am actually just Tyler in a mask. I won't pull it off right
It
now.
was me the whole time.
You'll ruin
I
it.
know, I don't mean to ruin it. Hey, if people listen to Distractable, they'll get the full truth on all of the characters that Tyler plays. He is the genius mastermind behind your favorites like Darkiplier, Wharf Stash, Bim Trimmer, Heap Ass, of course.
Who's
Everyone
Bim
loves
Trimmer?
Wade,
I'm Bim Trimmer.
Bim Trimmer.
You know, Bim Trimmer.
I'm having the weirdest like hairdo today.
Oh, you can speak.
I can't.
You
See,
know
he does it
you
on
can.
purpose. He does
it on
It's
purpose.
harder to tell online, but you can tell by your facial expressions when you're doing it on purpose.
God.
Anyway, I've actually been watching the live numbers of people checking in our podcast. They have been going down. People are unlistening. They're deleting their
They're
downloads.
forgetting that they
They're
listened.
going to that place from Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind and deleting the memories
That
of our
is
podcast from
that
their
is
brain.
exactly what they're doing, 100%. So we have not yet earned that listen, but don't worry, guys. We are endeavoring to earn that listen with more hard-hitting reporting from Pam in the field, who recently was almost struck by a vehicle as they were escaping from the moose hunt tours in Alaska.
Mm-hmm.
And by doing so discovered that jaywalking is made up.
Yeah.
Illegally crossing the street or having someone named Jay on a leash. Which one?
Will
Which one's
that
illegal?
chat decide?
Which one is it, chat? Which one is it?
I don't know why we're trusting them.
Yeah,
They don't
exactly.
Mhm.
What were you gonna say, Bob?
That is actually not an offense in many places. It's been a while since I've thought about this, but it is more of a nuisance regulation commonly when it is like in some sort of law or whatever. But that's not like a misdemeanor. That's not a crime. Nuisance stuff is more like, you know, the cops might get called because your neighbor is annoyed by it, and the cops will be like, "You better not." It is possibly a crime in some locations. So check your local statutes. But it's not actually a crime as widely as people think it is. It's just stupid to walk in the street dangerously.
Yeah, exactly. It absolutely is.
It's also stupid to put Jay on a leash and walk him around. Let Jay walk himself.
However, the origins of jaywalking as a crime originate from the automotive industry. Lobbyists in the automotive industry wanted to make jaywalking a crime to put the blame for accidents where pedestrians are struck by vehicles on the pedestrians themselves by shoveling off the burden of responsibility, which is a common tactic in terms of most things that are trying to like change people's perceptions of how things are, by offloading the blame onto the people that were struck. It's like, well, you idiots, these roads that were clearly made for cars and cars alone, like, you shouldn't be walking there. You're not allowed to walk
This
wherever
fucker
you
was
want.
just walking down the sidewalk, and I'm like, I'm driving here. Right?
Yes.
Thank you. Don't look at me.
Jay, is that you?
Jay? Is this Jay?
Of the walking fame?
I'm walking here.
All right, anyway. So, but no, it's one of those things where back in like 1913 was, and the early 1920s, when the motor industry was starting to come, and this is like one of the big things that I'm always like mad about, is the idea of this prevalence that cars are the quintessential means of transportation, the ultimate end all be all of getting from A to B. And I think being in this corridor space, you see Ren just earlier riding in on a one wheel, which is one of the most efficient, if a little dangerous, ways
Yeah, it takes a little dexterity.
It takes a little learning. There's a curve to it. But probably not more dangerous than cars are. People slam into cars all the time. But it's one of those things where this idea that cars are the only way for people to get around, whereas there are so many better ways to get around. Like, I truly do think that electric bicycles are going to be the future I'm going to go on a crazy tangent here. Everyone's going to think I'm nuts just because I do like electric bicycles and I think it's cool. But also, when you think about it, the idea of mass transit being in the form of a car where people, especially in America, we were just driving. Wade, you and I were just driving on the road away from the Korean barbecue where we were. And it was just one of those things where we saw this enormous truck like just taken up next to King Taco. It's a huge blocking a whole lane. And King Taco is like, the bed of the truck was tiny. It was a 4-person cabin in the front and then a truck bed in the back.
Big wheels.
What? And it was lifted. Of course it was lifted. It's like, why is this even necessary? And most of the time that's one person driving that vehicle. Why? Why in any fresh hell for this truck that's almost the size of a full bus, which could be holding like 20, 30 people on a slow day, taking them around wherever, is taking up that much space. It's infuriating.
Buses don't go where I want to go.
They could if they were planned that way. Any other city, like, oh man, we were just in Korea and it was just like Seoul. It's not even like the best public transit in the world. I think Tokyo is the best public transit in the world, as far as I know, as far as efficiency goes and the number of people moving. It's how it's even a megatropolis the way it is. Tokyo's, I've never been there, but I know I've watched like documentaries about the intricacies of Tokyo's like public transit system. And it's like, that's how cities should be because cars literally cause problems. The idea to build more roads to solve these problems is a lie. It is a lie that has been disproven again and again. I'm sorry, am I boring you?
I was car shopping.
Am I boring you?
He's had his phone out since the moment you started on this.
You're less than to go on a tangent, so I figured I would do some car
I'm
shopping.
not on a tangent, this is the topic!
You literally said I'm going to go on a
Their subway
tangent.
system is the most efficient.
Why?
They used a slime mold to redesign their subway system by placing nutrients in locations where main stops were, and had the slime mold basically branch out as it grows. It's very intelligent and efficient in the sense of it moves towards the nutrients, and then it weans off the exploratory things and creates larger veins. And so they utilized the slime mold to design and update the Tokyo subway system.
All right, none of you could hear that at home.
No,
but it
he's
was
right,
real...
though. He was talking about, have you seen that, Mark?
It's slime. It was all slime all along. It was slime, 100% slime all the way down. Tokyo's underground is filled with slime. You heard it live here reporting from Pam Tyler in the
I
field.
can get a 6-seater for $34K.
My God, you are hopeless. You are hopeless. Bob, what do you think about this?
Well, the slime mold thing is really interesting and absolutely worth watching. I've watched several YouTube mini doc type things, educational videos about that. But I think it's inarguable that you are correct. But also, aside from literally tearing down all the infrastructure in our entire country, it's really complicated to fix. Both because of human behavior, because Americans are trained from birth that your car is like the ultimate mode of freedom and you need a car. I'm sure a lot of people who live in cities don't need a car and don't live, but like if you live anywhere, even in the close suburbs of a city, it's burned into you that you need a car because you probably live in the middle of a bunch of residential area where you need to walk a mile or more easily to get to the closest anything that's a store or a restaurant. There's no casually walking to get groceries. I even live pretty close to a grocery store, but my path between my house and the closest grocery store is barely even bike safe because of the speed limits and the types of roads you have to traverse. God forbid you have to turn left anywhere. So it's a much more complicated issue than people just need to start using trains, because the way land works legally in our country too, getting a corridor, getting like a public easement to put a train in if there's not existing land is a nightmare. It's extremely tough, especially in city areas. I mean, there's a history in some cities of when the interstates were made, they put the interstates right through let's be totally honest, the black neighborhoods and the neighborhoods that were mostly foreigners or people of color, the people that were mistreated by society and that were purposefully neglected, those communities were often sliced right in half or demolished almost completely by the interstates when they were put in, because there's nowhere there. Even when those were built, which was like the first It's like the late 1900s or the early 20th century. I don't remember. But even at that point in our country's history, there was not a good place to put public roads or transit. Imagine right now someone trying to come into LA or New York. I mean, New York has the subway, but any big city that lacks substantial transit, that doesn't already have tunnels or bridges and everything built you need, where would you put a subway? How would you fix it without just putting buses on the streets that already dominate all of that?
I think that's a valid point, and that is the buses on the street route is the way you would do it in transition. Inner city thing, people don't realize that are not in America. America is really, really, really big, and the cities are really, really far away from each other. And we're used to this idea. You drove.
Yeah, I
down
drove
here
5.5 hours to get here.
Yeah, you just drove 5.5
think
hours
about it.
down to get
We
here.
drove
but
3
There's
hours
not
to
even
get here. From
there's
5
not
minutes
even
away.
a train I could realistically take to get here. You can take the coastal Carolina,
Coastal
whatever
Starlight,
it's called.
yeah.
But I would have to go to San Francisco from where I live, and I'm like an hour and a half outside of San Francisco, and that would take me to downtown LA or wherever the state. I think it's downtown LA,
Yeah.
which is not close to where you live.
Yeah.
So you still need the interstitial transit. I would have to drive to to get on that train initially.
I completely agree. For now, it's not going to be a big change with cars in between cities. That's totally valid because that does represent the kind of freedom in America and like getting place to place. In cities, however, is a completely different story because there are too many people. There are too many people in cities to accommodate cars, and the more people there are, and as far as we know, people are just moving to cities. Really, there's not really that many people.
I mean,
that are moving out of
the
cities.
population is supposed to increase by 2 billion globally in the next, I forget, in the next like 2 decades or something.
Probably,
It's
yeah.
a lot. Like it's a 50% in, or no,
Yeah.
40, 25. It's some huge increase in the next years.
However, if America was spread out to actually equally distribute along the U.S., then cars would make perfect sense. Like it would make absolute sense because they would never be congregated in absolutely dense spots like L.A. Because Wade, you were just going through L.A. yesterday. It took you how long to get from LAX to where I am?
Well, I was told it was like a 45-minute drive, and it took about what minus the 30 minutes
Well,
we
it's
were at the
like 3
hotel,
hours
about
or
3
something.
hours, 2 to 3 hours.
Yeah, 3 hours. It took 3 hours to get across L.A.
What,
and
what's like a
that-
20-minute drive in Cincinnati was about like 2 hours here.
Yep. Yeah. And let me tell you, I have electric bike, and I love my electric bike. I love it. Super 73, sponsor me, please, for the love of God.
Isn't that what you have?
I don't have a sponsorship yet.
They sponsor me. I don't even have a Super 73.
They sponsor you.
I don't even
No,
have a
I'm
car.
I'm
Help me.
telling them. Listen to
God.
Mark, but sponsor
I
me.
don't. Why don't I ever get sponsorships? I don't understand. I've asked so many times. I'm like, I
No,
will.
They
I'll
don't.
do the thing.
They don't sponsor me, Mark. I was just begging.
Oh, okay, all right. That's
I was just wishing.
I got nothing. Someone call me too.
What did I do?
I don't even have hair. I'll take a hair sponsor.
Who?
Dude, Joe Rogaine should sponsor you.
We're coming for you.
Go check out the podcast link in the description. We're gonna earn that listen. I swear to God, we'll earn that listen.
Hello?
Badoop.
This is your hair sponsorship calling.
Oh, hey. How much money?
$2.
I hung up on him. Cheapo.
Does anyone ever? You know what would be a good 3D print file? A rack that you can slam your cell phone down onto.
Yeah.
That
Like
when you
boobs?
touch the edge of the rack, it touches the end call button on your cell phone. So when you need to dramatically get off the phone, you could old school slam it, and a bell in there. So when you slam it, it's kind of like ring.
Yeah. That's good.
I got really distracted with the word rack. What are we talking about? It's the name of the podcast. To be
I
fair.
swear.
We
this
called it that
podcast-
exclusively for him. You can all see it now.
This podcast is a delight. It is so worth your time. There's a link in the description. I'm begging you. I swear, if you go down the description, there's both a YouTube channel, Spotify, there's links. You can go search for it. Take the moment right now to go look at it. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back with you. We'll be right
I
back.
gotta pee, so that's good.
We'll be right back
muted?
with you. Yeah, it's in the description. Thank you so much for your time, your love, your feelings, your belief in us and me.
Me.
We, all of us.
Me. Don't look at me.
The royal we.
Yes. We'll be right back.
Oh, thank God they can't see.
So much smarter than this. You were you are so much. You're making,
You've known
you're
me
making
for
Distractible
10
look-
years.
You're making Distractible look bad.
I make Distractible what it is and should be.
How do you know that? You don't know that. You don't know any about that.
You're right, I don't.
You're so much smarter. You got a big brain in there. You got a huge brain.
I turned that off for recording.
You got a big brain. Use it. Bob, you're doing great.
Do we have any philosophy news stories? that we can talk
Oh,
about?
philosophy. Well, I can talk about philosophy, like
that
Kantian
usually-
ethics, utilitarianism. What do we got?
No, hang on, save it. You got anything we can relate back to that?
I got something about mosquitoes.
Wait, do you have
What
any?
is a mosquito?
Okay, good. Yeah,
Why
do
are
that.
mosquitoes?
Do that.
Mosquitoes are a pretty good food source for a lot of things. Do you know possums are actually really good for your yard because possums eat spiders?
Yeah,
He
possums
eats
are great.
Possums are actually great.
Possums
Oh,
get
we
a bad
need some
rap.
possums.
Well, you
in
need
our
spiders
yard.
to eat the other bugs. So like the spider get rid of the it's like the chain, a food chain, if you will,
You know,
of like
See,
existence.
you
But
know,
it actually, like,
you
if
know
exist-
things like
you know
this.
things. You know things. You have
And
so
yet
much knowledge to share.
You don't bring this out when we're live to the people.
Yeah,
Why?
God no,
Why? Why?
They would love it.
because I can't think with the cameras on. Stress, too much stress.
Chad, the listeners stand a smart Wade. Have you seen the subreddit?
No, I don't look at things.
They think you're the smartest one. They want you to talk
Well, they're
more about
right.
philosophy,
I am.
but you don't. Why would you not?
Possums eat ticks. Breaking news from Molly in the field.
Molly?
I did not know that. I honestly.
Yeah, possums
Wish
are actually
we
good to
had
have
more
around. They eat a lot of
possums.
things in your yard.
Do you want to talk about the possums? Technically didn't finish the discussion on modernization of transportation, but
I mean, what do
I
we?
feel like
gonna
that
say?
had
I
a
don't-
lot of philosophical things in it.
Yeah.
but whatever.
Wait. Do you want to talk about the philosophy of mass transit?
Oh, there's so much. to
The
talk about.
moral obligation of serving humanity with public
Well,
works.
moral obligation also depends on which moral theory you subscribe to. So I
Okay,
have to
we
go
can
into like
dig
all
down
the
to
different
that.
ones.
Sure,
that
sure.
That gets
Give a lecture.
complicated.
Mark and I will wander off and go.
And what
pee
is
in
your
the
moral
corner.
obligation? Is it a moral obligation to the world, to humanity, to the betterment of humanity, or to the betterment of society as a whole, which would include, people
This would be
and
just
creatures?
gold content for when we're live on
We
stream.
could. Yeah. Are you able to talk about this?
Do you want to?
Eh.
Do you want to try? Do you want to go back live
Let's
and then
go
just
back from the commercial
give
break.
Wade free reign to do whatever he's going to do?
Yeah. You take your pick. Wade will start on you,
Okay,
and you just run with it. You give him the gold that I know is in your head.
got it. All right, let me know when we come back. Do we have a countdown? Oh, I'm on TV. Hey, God, boobs are great.
What?
We'll be right back. Commercial break. All right.
Too much pressure. It was right on me.
What do you mean? It's
Do you want it? Do you need a lead in? Do you want one of us?
Yeah,
to
yeah.
set
One
you
of
up?
you needs to like
What?
put the ball in the tee for me.
All right, I will lob you an unmissable softball
I
when
love
we come
this.
back.
I love
Okay.
And then you just jump off.
All right, let's do it.
I love
Okay,
this.
Tyler.
All right.
Break on 3.
Give us a countdown, loud and proud.
1.
What? Give us the countdown. 1.
Hey, in Tyler's credit, he was doing a very good countdown. Anyway,
Countdown, loud and proud.
Hey, we're back.
1.
Sorry for that quick double commercial break, but we're back now. I hope you've checked out the link in the description and followed the podcast. Mark, how are the numbers trending?
The numbers are trending down.
Excellent.
That's-
Bad.
That will improve that. We
Good.
We
We'll
can
improve that.
We'll earn your listen. I'm looking at the wrong thing. Camera. Hey, what's up? But we were talking before the break about mass transit and the issue surrounding transitioning America towards better mass transit. But there's a deeper question around this. Wade, I think you might have something to offer. Why is mass transit better for society? Is it better for society? Is there an obligation to improve it in our nation?
Oh, it gets so complicated.
Yeah.
All right, well, look, if you are thinking about mass transit, you're also thinking about whether or not like highways are good, and highways are always expanding, right? Like out here you've got like 6-8 lanes, and Cincinnati they're expanding, we're getting more and more lanes, and more lanes means less environment, less nature, which means less land for animals and things to exist. So if you're talking about for the world, mass transit like that is probably bad. But if you're getting rid of individualized cars, vehicles, buses, that kind of thing, and you're doing more like a train or multiple trains, especially like the fast trains or whatever, where you can have more on one line and not having to have like multiple railroads or underground subways. I'm sure subways are probably bad in some ways too. Like you guys don't even have basements out in California because of earthquakes. So would a subway work here, or would that be dangerous because of
I
earthquakes?
don't really know if any West Coast cities have buried train systems. The Bay has streetcars. I don't believe there's any, if any, underground trains in the bay. LA,
Any kind of flooding, like if like what happened in New Orleans, if that kind of thing happened here and you guys had like a subway system and that got flooded, I don't even know how you would start to clear that out other than like some major pumps and that kind of thing. But even that has to be bad for the environment to some extent, right? Digging holes underground, you're getting rid of like worms and that kind of thing. So I mean, people are probably the worst thing for the world, if we're talking about for the world, but if we're just focused on ourselves, which is a very human thing to do, then still you get to a point where a city's going to get so big, the population's going to get so big, where you can't have everyone having their own cars and their own method of transportation. Even if you imagine there's flying cars and people can go up and around and next to each other, the amount of horrible accidents that would cause by people not paying attention, you will eventually need to find a more, like, singular way of transportation where people can go in mass amounts rather than one at a time.
The BART system goes under the bay. In San
Oh, that's true. There is a tunnel. I've ridden that train.
BART system.
Yeah.
Okay, we need to take a quick commercial break. We got a lot of sponsors coming at you. We got more action coming at you.
Do you like boobs like us? Well, do we have nothing about that?
Break.
break.
Oh.
It's supposed to be funny.
Do you want information or do you want Tits McGee?
Well, no, there's a middle ground. There's middle ground. There's middle ground between the boobs. Okay? I love
You
what
get
got.
smart Wade, you get dumb Wade.
What about?
I got 2 forks. It's got 2 prongs.
What about clever? Clever Wade? Is there
what
a-
about
is
clever?
My
there a-
jokes are clever as shit.
What about
have you
witty?
heard him?
What about witty? Witty Wade?
That's the dumb one. Yeah,
Witty is not dumb.
it can be both. You got to be clever to be dumb sometimes. You got to be real clever.
Yeah, but I get that. But are you? It's not quite like there's the fool, which is making very clever, witty jokes.
Good
and
song
then,
too.
And then you boob jokes and dick jokes, which is we want to elevate ourselves beyond what the other people
about
think of our podcast.
satirical Wade?
Satirical.
Use your smarts to.
Look, I know I carry this thing, but
Comment.
y'all put a little bit too much weight on me sometimes.
How about we just move on to topics?
Like I am the cabin of the plane, and you guys are the wings. Sure, like you help, but like can't go anywhere without the cabin, and it gets a little bit too pressury sometimes.
What if we just let Wade put a button on it and describe how he'd fix public transportation and then move on?
All right, yeah, we'll give you a chance. And then
You
we'll move
Sure.
on.
Do what
what
you want.
Do what you
Great.
do. All right.
Be smart.
So, maybe before we come back from commercial, you said you wanted like a bathroom break or something.
I already went. We're good.
We could all go together and just get it over with real quick.
Group potty?
Yeah, just one in front, 2 on the sides.
Like human centipede of peeing?
More like a fountain.
Okay.
Maybe the next break.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
All right, you ready, Wade?
I'm good. I'm ready to button. I got to solve all the world's problems in one quick sentence. Okay, done.
You could like 2 or 3 sentences.
I got an idea.
All right, Tyler, count us down, Tyler.
Now.
Okay, we're back, everyone. Welcome. To button this up, to get rid of our transportation talk, I think we're going to wrap it up. We can all give our solutions or ideas for a solution. I think right now we've got too many cars, too many people, and the world needs less of that, so that way we're inclined to want to fix the issue. So what we do is we give everybody a balloon, and they put it on their car. And some of the balloons are set to auto-inflate to a point where it lifts them and their car into space, and then they're no longer our fucking problem.
Wow.
All right, good enough. All right, thank you so much. We are distractible people. We love. Oh,
Are we gonna do another animation act out?
Boners.
we have another.
Erect.
Oh, boy.
We have another. We have another animation. Bring it over.
Ladies and
Wow.
gentlemen,
Can I
this
just say for a
is-
second? I look at the views and likes on this. Look at the views and likes on this.
Nice.
Tyler, show the people what they're seeing here. Show the people. No, you could. I don't want to see. Look at this ad.
An
Don't put
all-new
the ad there.
RPG
No, put
adventure.
the chat in there. Put the chat in there.
Never
Get
give
the
up.
chat in there. You got the chat in there. Get that chat. Yeah, there we go. So I want everyone to take a look at this. See that other animation that we posted. I don't care about numbers. Sure. Look at this one. 5.5 million views on this. That's a good video. That was posted July of this year. 398,000 likes. Pull up the other animation. Pull up the other animation. Pull up the other one.
Quick, type furiously.
Type furiously.
Oh, not like that. No.
What? Oh, what?
What's happening?
It was just there. You just saw it. No,
Hey, an
no,
animation.
not here. It was there.
Where'd it go?
I don't. What? There. Look at this. Look at this. See? Look at this. See? September.
2 months, 1/5 of the views.
This is what I'm talking about. This is why we're trending down. You know?
1/3 of the likes.
And whose fault is it, Mark?
I don't know.
The 4th, 5th, and 6th members.
Oh, that's sort of inviting you to. I think it's my fault, if I'm honest.
Is it?
What?
I've been on a huge downtrend since Bob's Fridge. Everyone has made it very
You
clear
peaked early.
that is the funniest episode of any episodic content across the entire world that's ever been created. And that's why people constantly still ask me how my fridge is doing.
I see.
And I've just been like, I've fallen off.
Yeah.
And you guys, if anything, you guys have picked it up, especially you, Wade.
Maybe.
You've had some bangers.
Maybe we
You've
have.
had some good, but I think I'm the bottom of the triangle. If we're like a triangle,
Well, bring up the
And
stream.
what?
Bring up the Tyler. Can you bring up the stream? Show
Tyler?
the people the stream.
Tyler,
Tyler,
I can't snap.
can you
you can't
show the
snap.
people the
It's
stream?
kind of like
Why do you
All right,
turn
let's
your?
take a look.
Can you? I'm just curious at the motion. If you go like this, and like pinch as hard as you can, and then just let it go.
then it just slides, and my nails dig in, and it hurts my hand.
Your nails dig in. Keep them flat.
I don't.
Yeah, and then snap. I snap
See,
better like this, but
I'm watching this and I'm not impressed with this level of content because it's like just snapping doesn't feel like a very compelling kind of thing that you could do, right? I feel like we can innovate these a little more because if you look compared to like even 1 million views on the last one, we only got 28,000 views here. Like that's really and
not great.
39,000 likes.
We could
So-
do the supernatural thing whenever they're like investigating the asylum, and Dean drops his patient shorts,
Yeah.
and then he shakes his penis around, and he goes pudding. We could do that.
Is that in the show?
Yeah.
When?
Oh man,
is that
after
show
season
that we
5?
talked a bunch of
Season
shit
4,
about
season
for
5?
being
Yeah.
terrible?
After season 5, the first.
I
5
can't
are great.
believe our tier list episodes were more controversial than the bait episode.
I know. I guess we're bad baiters.
Yeah, I guess
It's
so.
good the title didn't work.
Yeah.
It was originally going to be called Masturbators, but I guess we're not, so it's not.
Yeah, I guess not. Anyway, guys, take a moment right now to give this stream a like. Why not share it with a friend? Because this is an entirely selfish endeavor. Where in the past we have asked for you to help us out with this for reasons of charitable purpose. This is only selfish. We're here for us and us alone.
It just felt like a Sarah McLachlan rant.
It is absolutely.
McLachlan.
We're stooping to new lows to help earn that listen. And if we don't have more people here to earn the listen from, because we've earned all of your listens, so basically we've squeezed you out like a rag, and we are throwing you away right now so you can go fetch more rags with which to bring in, and then we can squeeze.
Go get
and
more
earn-
rags.
Go get more rags. Hey, it works on Tyler. Does it work on them? Hey, go,
viewers.
go share so we can bring more people in here. What is happening?
Tyler's doing behind the scenes shit and we can't handle it.
We're like, oh, he's trying to tell us a message. What's the message, Tyler? Window capture.
Oh, I see what he's doing there.
Is this better?
Yeah.
No, in this scene, they can't hear us anymore. No, we're not in the scene.
You are actively.
That's
on
the
We're
preview.
active.
We're
on
just
the
in studio
stream.
mode. We're previewing.
We're in the Mark. How are babies made? This is a Q&A time? Listen, I'm not done ringing people out here.
We could do three-headed expert. Everyone loves that, and we always do a
No,
good job.
God, no,
We.
please, no.
And
I,
You. I
and
stop,
love
stop, stop.
it.
Guys,
Chad, if you don't know what three-headed expert is, we're definitely going to do that later on, so stick around.
in the description is a link to our lovely podcast, but we've already squeezed all of the listen juice out of you. We need more people in here.
But we haven't squeezed all the money out of you yet, so get people to
Do
wait.
everything possible to make this stream and its amazing quality touch the hearts of so many more people. Like, comment, share it with your friends, family, enemies, whoever, and help spread the glorious word of us. What were you saying? You mocking
What?
me? What were you saying? You were saying something before.
Oh, what were you saying?
I don't know. What were you saying?
I was doing the rags bit. They're just rags to us, and we need more rags so we
Yes.
can be
Right,
riches.
just gotta squeeze them.
We will. I would love to get more rags. Was that all you were gonna say? You have a problem with me? Do you have a problem with me talking with my hands?
No, we're just
Is that
here
an
in the same
issue?
place so I can see what you're doing, and I'm next to you. It's so enticing.
Ah, fine. Whatever. It's fine.
It's not even mocking.
Whoa!
Jesus Christ. What? How even?
I don't know.
Whoa! It's not even a reaction either if you have to anything.
What do you mean? We did it
It's
simultaneously.
like a weird canned reaction played in the back of your mind.
Oh my god. Oh wow, that's incredible.
We're not real people. We're
jeez.
content creators, Bob.
Man, that is
Uh-oh.
hilarious. I unironically love Bob's Fridge because I remember the recording of it very specifically.
I've never met
That
it.
whole day was quite the thing. I can't imagine your end of it.
I was in Canada, right?
Yeah.
I was filming The Edge of Sleep. For those of you who don't know, The Edge of Sleep as a TV show is going to be coming out. I am going to talk about it in a bit. But yeah, I was in a closet
Yeah.
in this Airbnb I was in up in Canada. And I was in this closet and I had this ice vest on because it was so unbelievably hot. I had a laptop to record with, but even my laptop was still incredibly warm. And I remember we got in there because we were like, we got to record Distractable. You know, we're keeping up with it. It's the first like month or two of actually doing it.
Yeah, we
consistently.
weren't ahead. We were kind of like, we need this. This is next week's episode.
And I was still in Canada and busy filming. And I was in there and you were a little late or something, and then you just came back like, whoa,
Well, didn't it start? I showed up a little late, like I usually do, and
Yeah.
then we were like talking for a minute, and then I was like, oh, they texted the fridge guys who are supposed to be here this afternoon. Just texted me that they're 10 minutes away,
right.
and they say they can't come at any other time.
Yeah.
And then I was like, well, I texted them back, and then the doorbell rang, and I think I literally went, I have to go.
Right. That
And
was
we just stopped. And you
Yeah.
guys were like, okay.
All right, let's know when you're done. You're like, hey, it shouldn't be long.
It's just a fridge delivery. How long
Yeah.
can it take?
Man, but I do remember that it was interesting. A little late there, Ty. A little late there. A little late. It's okay. It's okay, man. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay, man. It's okay. It's okay. Calm down. It's gonna be okay. But it was a very lovely time, and I do remember because it was like the first episode that we pointed to that people were like, okay, I get it. I get what this show could be about. This podcast could be about. I get what it's about. And it's always just been about capturing this like friendship that we've had for a very long time. And if I could be just like super real for a moment, I am very lucky to be where I am and to be able to do something with these guys here still after all this time. Many of you watching this may not have been here since the very beginning. Some of you certainly have been, but many of you may not. To know that after 10 years of doing all of this crazy YouTube stuff, that we're still sitting here and we're doing the same exact thing we did 10 years ago in my mom's kitchen.
And we don't hate each other.
We surprisingly don't hate each other. Doing
They
this
see
same
us.
thing.
This setup they see here. The original setup, I think we all had webcams.
Yeah, webcams. Like,
But
yeah.
in the middle of this of his mom's kitchen table, dining
Yeah.
room table, there was a stack of whatever books or
Game,
crap we could find.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and we had
board
a
games
blue
and stuff.
Yeti with a sock on it,
had
stacked up in the middle of the table.
Yeah.
and that was our audio.
If you were here at the start when Mark was having a spasm about the audio quality and we were doing all that bullshit, the audio quality that started this was so much better than any
Yeah.
of the original charity streams we did in your mom's kitchen.
Absolutely.
We used to pack up our computers from our houses,
Yeah.
put them in our car, drive them over the night before the stream.
Torture Wade with the styrofoam of me getting out my monitor that I
Yeah.
had that was always in squeaky foam.
That was just so crazy to think about. And there has been some people here that have been like, who are these guys? And I'm like, how do you not know who these guys are?
Fake fans.
Wade and Bob, obviously.
Yeah, exactly.
Which one's which?
Wade and Bob.
This is Bob. No, Tyler.
He's wrong. I'm Wade.
Me? I'm Bob now.
No, Wade
the
and
amount
Bob.
of emails I get already. Okay.
I've totally forgot that the Blue Yeti with a sock on it. As if the plosives would even be a factor
Yeah.
that far away. I just knew that they needed some kind. I didn't even understand how a microphone worked. That was 10 years ago, and it's crazy to see that we are still here doing the same thing, which is like goofing around on a stream. I'm very fortunate to be able to do that. I'm very lucky that you guys watching this have somehow enabled us to be able to do this. And as always, with everything we do, we somehow stumble our way into success. And this is a testament to like us and what we've done. I know most podcasts are just like 3 friends talking da 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 da, but I think we have, in a more pure way than any other podcast out there, distilled just that as the only thing carrying us forward. The only element of this podcast is we're just 3 dudes that are talking, and we've somehow catapulted that to the top 20 of the podcast chart.
Well, and it's exemplified by the way that we do episodes, because other podcasts, Tyler knows this pain, are like researched. There's usually like a writer on staff or producers. I can't even remember. I would say more episodes than not, we showed up to record and all got on, and it was like, who's hosting? Fuck.
Do you guys have any ideas? I got something, I guess.
I'm hosting today. Shit.
Yeah.
And then we just come up with the idea on the spot, and some of those have turned into, I don't want to spoil it, but wasn't Waste Words an on-the-spot situation?
I think so, yeah.
Or did you have that one?
That one was on the spot. I think.
And that was one that I know people have really liked. It comes up on the subreddit.
Sometimes we'll
a
come up
lot.
with like a rough idea, and one of us like will get a bigger idea from it, and we'll like, I'm gonna store that one away. But usually we show up, and either it's like, oh, I'm gonna go talk to Molly or Amy or Mandy, see if they have any ideas. Do you guys have anything? We could do getting older again. You want to do that one?
God, that goddamn recording session. I appreciate that people liked that episode after the fact. I have never felt worse about myself in the context of making anything with you guys as like an on-screen performer or whatever.
Yeah.
Maybe on tour I have had that same level of shame, but that made me feel bad for weeks after it.
We were having a blast.
Wait, say this again.
The worst piece of shit episode ever.
That was so funny.
I love that episode.
I
That
know,
was so
but
funny
I
to
was
me.
so sincerely just like,
No.
I've got a great topic. We're getting older. And we had just released that one like a month and a half early. It wasn't even like
Oh my
that long
God.
ago.
No, but it was so funny.
I know it turned out to be funny, but that was such a hard dent to my confidence in the
To
podcast.
your credit, though, we went through like 30 minutes before any of us realized.
Yeah, well,
true.
None of us knew that we'd done it.
I think there was. I don't remember, but I swear early on, I think maybe you were like, "Haven't we talked about this before?" And
Yeah.
Mark and I were both like, "Keep going, no, this is a good idea."
Oh man, but
See, I do pay attention sometimes.
Sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah, definitely sometimes. But it is lovely to be here. But I do want to say something. I have not gotten confirmation yet, but there is a special reward. If you guys help catapult us to international stardom, which is a very small ask, I know. It's fine. All you got to do is click the link in the description below. It's right down there. Take a moment now. Because, and here's it, we're going to earn that listen. If you do, we are going to call in a mythical person that is been missing from this equation for so long. If right now, in the next 30 seconds, you click the link, listen to an episode, the entirety of it in 30 seconds, go listen to it right now, or follow it and come back, whatever it is, I don't know. We will call in a very special person that many people have been desperately asking for more of.
At least on Spotify, I think you can download episodes for later, too. Right?
Their name has 5 letters in it. That's the only hint I'll give. So,
Are you spelling that right?
yeah. I'm spelling it right.
Why did I think
Well,
TOOF?
It's a mystery for all of us. Maybe I don't know how people
So,
spell their names.
When you get right now, and this is only right now, click the link in the description. Check out this podcast. I swear to you, it's worth your time And as a special reward for that beautiful effort that you put into this, we're going to call that special someone that.
And our
is always in
OnlyFans
our
will
hearts.
pretend to scratch you on the head and tell you you're a good boy or good girl.
Wade's ASMR intermission is coming up soon. So
I'm going to be peeing, so they're going to have to listen to that while I do it.
bring the mic with you. That's
All right.
that's the ASMR.
All right, I'm gonna check the numbers. Just make sure that we're actually trending in the right direction for the first time and not actually going drastically.
I'm sure
down.
we are.
I'm checking the
Someone
numbers.
spelled A-A-M-E with special guest A-A-M-Y-Y.
Oh man, I think
Could be AAMEE. I
Ooh,
believe it.
A-I-M-E-E. Some spell A-I-M-E.
It could be. All right. It's Santa! Guys, it's Santa!
Oh, the
Well-
real Santa will be here live.
That's no good. That's just an anagram for Satan.
It could be Satan!
Oh my
Could
God,
be
it is.
calling in
It's
Satan!
very red all around us. We might be in hell already. Who
We
knows?
might
It is
be.
very
We
red.
might be. We might
I thought of
actually
porn,
be.
but I guess it could be hell.
It could be. It could be any
Aren't
of
those
these.
the same? No, no.
If
no,
they're the
wait.
same, then I want to be right.
Satan?
If those are...
What's that? Did Satan just cross behind you?
Yeah. All right. For those of you who want to listen to an episode and
Are we gonna act out the thingy? That's how
hold
they
on,
have
no,
all
I'm
queued
gonna
up?
call.
No, okay.
You're right. We should act out in the time. If you don't like what you're seeing in front of your face, then we're gonna do this special call. So it's freshman year. I wanted to do like an activity. What I tried to do was parkour, and it was like supposed to be a quote unquote beginner parkour.
Can you mute the
Okay,
TV?
so wait, hold on. There was a technical
They
confusion.
can hear the video.
There was a technical confusion, everybody. Hold on, stop. Wait a minute. Fill my cup. Put some liquor in it.
Put your sugar
We don't need to
on
do this.
us.
We're gonna reenact this episode for you.
Oh, shit. Good. I mean,
Yep.
which one is this?
Mark broke his ass. I think.
Oh,
Did
so
you and I
see,
have much
I'm
commentary
going
in
to
this?
reenact
Yeah.
that episode for
What
us.
am I gonna laugh? I forget if I talk.
Oh, you did that.
Oh boy, thanks guys. Why
Do it, Mark.
I thought we were gonna.
Oh, 5 minutes of your broken ass.
Fine.
Do you want to
So
take
it's
turns?
freshman year. I wanted to do like an activity. What I tried to do was parkour, and it was like supposed to be a quote unquote beginner parkour thing. I showed up at the place and we met in the parking garage, and it was me and 3 other dudes, and one of them had done parkour. Maybe, and the other 3 of us were just like complete newbies. Getting in there and just trying to have an adventure. We were jumping around the 4th level of the parking garage. And so we were leaping around there. We were jumping around. We would go like over the edge with like 50 feet. Did I say like this many times in this?
Oh,
We
definitely.
would just like dance around there for a little bit. And so we actually ended up like dropping down 2 floors anyway, but the stairs or the ramp inside. So like crawling around the building outside, and I don't die at this point. Pause. Do I say like this much?
You
in my
did
normal
in this
conversation.
story, but no, you don't normally say like this much.
Just the story.
All right, continue. I don't die at this point, but we get down to the 2nd level, and it's time to drop from the 2nd story and do a sweet tuck and roll into this little grass patch. So the first guy goes, and he goes like drop and tuck and roll, and it's perfect, and he's fine. And then the second guy goes, and he manages to do it a tuck and roll, and it's at this point that I realized they assumed I knew how to do a tuck and roll, which I had never done in my life. So there I am, hanging off by one hand from the 2nd story ledge of a concrete parking garage, looking at a tiny patch of grass that I'm supposed to hit. And in my head, I'm like, it can't be that hard. And so they're all giving me encouraging words. Really, you can do it. And I'm like, I got this. I got this. And so I drop. And I landed from the 2nd story straight onto my ass, like 100 full on into my ass. I felt something pop. Weirdly, no pain. But like this stunned thing where you're like on the ground, like, am I dead? Am I dead? And like weirdly pause. I do not remember saying like this many times. You've got to be kidding me. I did not say like this many times.
Well, you're saying it this much right now, so
There's
clearly
no
it's a habit.
way. I'm going to try to remove all the likes from the rest of this and give this a better retelling because this is absolutely asinine. There's no way that I've done this. This is not who I am. I'm a better person than this.
Wow.
Like, seriously. All right, go. I seem totally fine. I wasn't, by the way, I want to mention I was not okay, and then the guy behind me is about to go, and oh my god! Ah, ah, ah! And instead of falling on his ass, he fell on his face. His legs hit, he went forward. He did not roll right into his face, and chest hit the ground, and you just hear him go, oh god. Like, no, just all the wind dropped out of him, and he's desperately on the ground trying to get a sucking breath. So, you know, after a while, we're just standing there. We're looking at this guy dying on the ground. Really, what do we do? But he gets up. He gets up, and he plays it off. I'm fine, but clearly his ribs are broken straight up. His ribs are broken, and so he gets up. He's looking good. I think I'm good. For today, guys, I'm going to lay down. So he stumbles off, and we're watching him. We watch him walk away for 5 minutes, so we're watching him stumble away. About the time he disappears out of you, behind you. No, those hills, like, we look at each other really all right. Let's keep going, guys. Let's see. We go over to this building. We get to the roof. We hear sirens. When we're up on the roof, for some reason in our brain, they're coming for us. They found out we went into the forbidden zone, and, you know, they're gonna get us on this roof. We've committed horrible crimes, so we all panic, right? So we panic, and we run off, and then again, they drop down from this second-story ledge onto this grassy part, so I find myself, once again, hanging by one hand from a second-story ledge, looking down. But in my mind at this moment, I'm, okay, I went backwards that last time. I'll go forwards this time. I know what my mistake was.
Yeah, you learned it.
And so I drop, and I'm forward. I saw them roll on their shoulder, and so my legs hit the ground. I go forward, and I put 100% of my weight right onto my shoulder, and I don't move. And it's just, I hit the ground, my shoulder just... Well, thank God you did it that way. Oh, that's you. That's one of you. That's one of you.
That guy rolled forward and saved it.
I don't remember.
Like him.
Oh, I'm down for this. Is this me? For
Yeah.
a while. And I'm... Oh, God. I'm okay. Okay. I'm okay. And I look up, and they're gone. God. Why did you make me...
They taught you. Looks like you actually get it.
I think the only way that could be better...
Better at all is if you look up and there's like two cops just standing there.
Just like, we know
If only we-
you were... That's the forbidden roof. I
only-
hope they lost their parkour teaching license
Oh,
after
God.
this.
Did you guys know there's a Bob's Fridge animation? Did
Oh,
you guys
hey.
know
There's several
that?
of them, and they're all really good.
They're all really good.
What a-
But this
what
is
a-
the official
All right, you can
one.
torture me by making me do a solo
No,
read
not
later.
now. We have to do
No,
the special
later.
call. The people.
the call.
For those of you who don't know, we're doing a special reward promotional thing for Distractable only in the past 30 seconds. It's already over to be. Why do you make fun of me?
I thought that was the thing. I thought when you talk, I had to
I'm
mimic you.
trying to gesticulate, and I'm trying to help make this happen, and I'm trying really hard to entice them. I'm trying to earn that listen, because if you click the link in the description below and start listening to Distractable, if you haven't already, please, 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 please do. I will call the very special person who you all know and love. The one and the only person who's so special and near and dear to our hearts. Please do. Thank you. And I'm calling them.
Can you at least show us the caller ID?
Yeah, in a moment. Hold on. Flip to my camera. Hey, buddy. Say hi to the stream. Hey, it's him. Tyler's here. Yeah! Woo! Tyler, Tyler.
I can't believe it.
Man, everyone was so excited to see you. I was sorry, Will, you couldn't be here live. But honestly, like, it's just such a there's like a weird echo in your background. I don't know.
Your
what that is.
phone voice is coming out through.
Oh, that's okay, man. We'll figure that out. But anyway, this is for all the lovely people that click that link in the description. This man. What could I say? I'll let him talk for himself.
Hey, you guys should definitely listen to Distractable. It's the best podcast on every podcasting platform. If you don't know, they definitely passed Joe Rogan for like 3 weeks at least. So you should definitely check it out. It's hilarious. It has the funniest 3 people that I know in my entire life on it as hosts that they rotate out. One of them's a little crazier than the other and likes to talk about private parts, but ignore that part sometimes. At the end of the day, some of the best people in the world are on this podcast, and you should check it out.
That's so sweet. That's so sweet of you. And I know everyone it really misses you. They hope you're doing well.
Yeah, I heard you died.
Yeah.
Yeah, how did that happen, Mark? I know you said that, and that sometimes you still hear my voice. Do they know that I live in your phone now?
Well, AI is getting pretty advanced these days, and I miss you. Wish you were here. I think we all do. Rest in peace, buddy.
Thanks.
All right.
I've only got his lower half in my phone.
Huh?
Nothing.
It's a different AI. All right. Anyway,
bottom
thank you
half
guys.
AI. It's a new iPhone feature.
It's like the Herm. It's the Herm. It's the modern Herm. God,
yes.
only OG Distractable fans know what that's all about. Who the hell is that?
What? It's
What happened? Anyway, the OG Distractable fans, which after this point, it's been over a year, there are officially OG Distractable fans. If you are an OG Distractable fans, then you 100% do know that you are better than all the new people that are coming in today. Except you new people that are checking out the live stream for the... Jesus Christ.
You all right, bud?
Jesus Christ. Is there something behind me?
No.
No, there's nothing behind me.
No, you're just imagining.
There's nothing behind me.
things.
Okay,
Not a thing.
that's fine. Yeah, definitely fine. Yeah. Anyway, new fans are better than old fans. Everyone knows this, right, guys?
That's like the exact opposite of what you were just saying out loud.
Hell-
Which is it, Mark?
Hell, I don't know.
Which is it, Mark?
What is going to get people to listen to the?
Look, new fans are cooler than old fans because they're just now discovering this great thing that they've been missing out on. And so they're cool now because they're finally here. But old fans are just better than new fans because they've known.
That's
They
why I'm
knew.
the best, because I'm the oldest of the 3 of us
Are you?
by 2 months.
Wow.
Everyone thinks I'm like 10 years older than you two because I aged faster or something, but I'm only 2 months older than Mark. Only 2 months.
Only
Well,
2
you
months.
guys are way older than me
Yeah, you baby. Your birthday's coming up.
on Tuesday.
Yeah. Wow.
Follow
Holy shit.
Distractable
Birthday wish.
for my birthday. If you want to do something for me, if you want to really give me what I want for my birthday,
Birthday wish.
follow Distractable and listen. I wish you would listen. I birthday wish you would listen.
Oh my God! Wait, no, I gotta get this in full screen. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
I don't know why.
Yeah, that was pure S.
Which one's Bob? Got it. Nailed the first try. Eat my Tyler. Is it that hard? Huh? I got it first try. It's a birthday wish. It's a birthday wish.
Yeah, I'm gonna be old.
We're getting older.
We're getting older. I don't know if you heard about that anywhere. What you doing, bud?
I'm switching cameras to who's talking.
And in my old age, it's sometimes hard to, it's hard to hear, and I get lost just going to the grocery store, and
It's okay, buddy. We all have things like that happen.
life gets harder, and but it would really cheer me up if some of you would just listen to Distractable as a birthday gift to me.
A birthday gift for Bob. Listen to Distractable.
Yes, thank you, grandson. Yes.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah, that's a compliment.
I was like, grandson, but I'm old. Oh, I'll take it. But I'm old.
You don't even know what to do when I say something
I know.
that's not mean to you.
I don't know how to handle it.
But seriously though, October 18th is my birthday, okay? And I'm 83 years old. So we don't have a long time left if we're going to get to the top of the world in podcast land. We're podcast
dying.
world, the top of the podcast world. We're not going to get there before I die unless you just go right now and fall 83. It's a miracle I've made it this far. I look pretty good for 83, I think. But you should follow the podcast and listen to it. There's a link in like the description. Or if you just type Distractable Podcast or even just Distractable, I bet it'll come up.
Every year we get older is one less year we have to live.
Ain't that the truth? You're telling me, you young whippersnapper.
How old are you? Did you say you were?
83 this year.
Well, we just said
He's the youngest of us, so that makes us 83 plus.
Something wrong with your wig?
Everyone knows. It's very good, right? Very quality.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to be so disappointed. I will be inconsolable if you don't give me my birthday wish.
Yes. We've moved. Please, everyone there at home listening to this, it is the most sincere birthday wish.
It's his dying birthday wish.
This is actually the birthday I die, so it is my last wish.
I feel like we were in sincerity for a little moment, and I think we're stretching into insincerity, unless there's something you...
It's okay, because it's distractible.
No, sorry, I'll keep it sincere.
Okay, cool. Tell your friends that it is Bob's birthday, because that was actually one of the biggest pushes. It was my birthday after Bob's Fridge came out. It was my birthday, and I made it my birthday wish for people to check out Distractable. And people really actually truly showed up. For that moment, that was really sincere. It was very sweet, because I very rarely care about my birthday that much. It's one of those things that it's just a day. But I actually made a wish, and I was like, please do. And would you look at that?
Well, people love you, Mark.
Well, I don't know about
people will do anything for you. I don't know if I have the same sort of devotion. I don't have a tasteful nude calendar.
Well, some of the biggest laughs on my channel are from you.
Yeah, people are devoted to you, Bob. All of my business emails are to you.
That's true. But all of my business emails are to you, so we have...
Look at that. You got a super chat from Austin.
Oh, well, that's nice, but I'd rather you listen to the podcast,
Yeah,
though.
we appreciate it.
This is Mark's channel, so all this money is Mark's.
You know what's great about this gift you could give to me for my birthday is it's free.
Ooh.
That's true.
Doesn't cost you a single penny.
If all this money that people are trying to contribute to us, instead they buy Google ad credits and they create micro ad campaigns. They get... Because if I'm saying God, I'm saying it.
Yeah,
you
You say like a lot, man.
Apparently I do. I don't even notice it. But isn't there isn't there something similar to a free initial credit, $50 free advertising?
Put another penny in the jar.
Isn't there a $50 free trial something for Google Ads that you can sign up for? And if you were going to give us money anyway, why not?
Why is it so much harder for you to talk like a normal person?
A custom ad campaign so that you could help spread the word of Distractable. I bet Twitter is desperate for people to try their advertising system because they're probably bleeding money. Facebook Meta is dying, but they're all about the ads. If you exploit these systems that they've set up for themselves in honorable ways that won't get us sued, and you spread the word of don't do it. Oh, was another super chat for 50. Think of how many impressions that is. What if it was at a $10 CPM? That would be 5,000 people your ads could have reached.
Yeah, what if it was at a $10 CPM?
You should, if you post ads on Twitter, people could like them.
They could like them.
And you're allowed to say that
I'm allowed to say any that I want.
Yeah, go to the Distractable YouTube and leave a like.
leave a like on this stream right now. Spread the word. I think you're all looking over the very intelligent plan that we have. We're going to create
interesting.
We're going to create
idea.
a cohesive advertising.
It can
powerful.
be any kind of ad that they want too, as long as it's positive in the world and not, horrifying or racist or anything. If you could make a phone video of your own self talking about why you like Distractable, and then you could give me ads for my birthday.
This is incredible.
This is a viral ad campaign waiting to happen.
I actually truly don't think anyone's done this where they have crowdsourced the ad campaign itself.
Well, most companies and or brands really are scared of what people might post, but you're cool.
We
trust you, mostly.
We trust you to do this for us.
It's real easy.
And if it's a really good one, we'll
I will
our own dollars behind it.
I will absolutely take it and run it on things myself if some people create really awesome, like, viral grassroots personal thing. You could record a sketch, you could do a drawing or an animation, any kind of thing you want to make that you could talk about why you like this if you like our podcast.
Someone just said, would Wood Elf allow this? Do you think Wood Elf has any say in what we do as a podcast? Do you think anybody has a say or wants a say in what we do as a podcast? We are a rogue element. Wood Elf is shaking in their boots every time we have an idea.
Yeah, we took it off YouTube because we wanted to.
We did. It was our idea. It was Will's idea.
Yeah, Will did
Will,
it.
yeah.
No, I'm dead serious, right? Is this genius or is this highly illegal?
I can't tell, and I'm thinking it's possibly either one, but in a very strong way.
This might be the most incredibly
illegal idea
legal idea we've ever had. Because think of it. If everyone here gets a $10 free credit, there's, 28,000 people here right now. That's $280,000 of pure advertising money.
Is that actual math? Wow.
Yeah, $10. If everyone had
Do you need to put any money in to get the credit?
Probably have to put your credit card in, but hey, steal your mom's.
Ooh, I'm glad this is on the Markiplier channel, not the Distractable one.
Cut the commercial.
Any old credit card you find, go for it.
Yeah, cut the commercial. No, that's more super chat. That could have been 1,000 impressions.
Seriously, why are you doing that? What's wrong with you people?
What's wrong with you? Don't give us money. Give Google money. Don't steal your mom's credit card. Can you bring it close to me? I don't condone stealing your mom's credit card. Neither does whoever this is. You shouldn't. I don't suggest it. It was people on the internet today. Can you cut to Wade real quick and then cut back to me?
Don't look at me.
What happened to you, Wade?
I sincerely apologize for my errors and my misjudgment. I was not thinking clearly when I suggested people, and what?
I was gesturing at Wade. Continue.
But you were looking at me.
Well,
I'm between you.
Wade's behind a microphone stand for me.
I want to be very clear. I am only apologizing for the very obvious joke that I said earlier that I will not reiterate. I am not apologizing for the genius campaign
idea
of crowdsourced advertising. I believe there is creativity in all of you, and I don't think that creativity has to rely on stealing your mom's credit card. I'm in the clear legally.
I don't think our viewers are that stupid. They would never.
So what happened to me? What's
they
wrong with
wouldn't. Me? You're all out of your frame, like you're slouching. I guess I am too.
Oh, good. Yeah, thank you for zooming in on this. There we go. Perfect.
No, I've never thought of this before.
I have never seen that. I'm trying to think of viral advertising stuff. If I've ever seen anything like this, people have gotten communities to like, and often not for good reasons and for good results, have gotten like comment bombs and review bombs on things, which is like driving the community. And sometimes it's good. Frequently it's not good.
No.
This specifically trying to use like your any free ad credits on Google AdSense or on the Twitter thing, and instead of donating cash to this, which is really not necessary at all,
Can we look this up to see like how easy?
I'm
it is
looking.
To do?
Okay, Snapchat has advertising. If you get a $375 credit if you spend $350. So you do have to spend on some of these.
On Snapchat. Okay.
Yeah.
Snapchat, you can start with just $5.
Isn't Snapchat like dying?
No.
No, actually, isn't it like doing better than ever?
Really?
Look, hey, listen. If you help us with this, there are creative people. If you like draw an MS Paint thing, make a video. There's that one video with me, the gun and me. Hey, wake up, motherfucker! It's time to go. That one.
Yeah.
Make shit like that. Put it out in the world. We're really leveraging the internet's kind of broken infrastructure of analytics and advertising, but we're using it for good purposes, right? We're using it for good. It seems like it's selfish just to benefit us, but you love us.
You know
right?
what we can definitely say? We're using it for our purposes, which are not bad.
Yes.
Which means they're probably good.
These are good purposes. I want people in chat right now to say whether or not this is a good idea or a bad. Can we get a poll? Can we get a poll up? It's my YouTube channel.
Tyler.
It's my YouTube channel. I have to do the poll. I like.
Come on, Tyler.
How
Hurry up.
Is this?
Hurry up.
He's type Tyler. Type that poll together. Oh, what did you do? What did you do? What did you do?
Did you send everyone this, Tyler, or just me?
Just you.
Oh. There's a list of places that Tyler sent where you can get free ad credit to promote different stores.
Read them.
Shopify, and what's this website? Let me see what the website is.
Shopify is what our merch is on.
Well, Shopify, David Linder, whoever you are, you wrote this article. Credit to you. Shopify is one. They give the 12 steps to do on Shopify. Facebook, you can make an account and use it inactive. After a few days, you'll get a response and give you ad credit there. Bing, Yahoo, either one of those. Apparently, you can do it at Bluehost. And that's all that's in this particular article.
Google says $500 in free ad credit if you spend $500.
So it's always one of those spend ones, get ones. There's got to be one. Or if you guys have these $5 you keep giving to us for some reason, if you put that in your ad, you would have gotten like $5 for your $5. So why don't you...
is it like you have to spend 500 to get 500, or is it up to 500 to
exactly.
get up to 500?
People are saying it's genius, 50% genius. This idea is 50% genius,
That's pretty
30%
good.
illegal but genius, which is also genius, and then not only 19% highly suspect.
That's overwhelmingly genius.
That's overwhelmingly
And
genius.
only somewhat illegal.
They don't know if it's illegal.
Coupons and stuff that I was finding.
But for all of you people who would ordinarily give super chats, which I don't know why you would,
Clearly, we've been ignoring them.
we can spread. What if we zoom on me, genius moment? What if these ad platforms themselves have advertising in them, and then we can promote the podcast on the platform for other people that actually listen to podcasts to listen to them? Zoom on Wade.
No.
Well, no.
We'll do it, but don't zoom
the
on
idea
me.
or
The idea's great. Don't zoom on me.
Bob.
I mean, that's an excellent idea. You must be able to advertise on Spotify. You can definitely advertise on Google for Google. What's that called? Google Podcasts.
Yeah.
There's angles, there's levels, there's directions, and also it's inspired and genius, chat.
This could be the most groundbreaking, game-changing thing we've ever done. I've leveraged the power of the community to do great things. Now, finally, after 10 years of pretending to be good, we can use it for evil and selfish gains. Do you agree to go evil with us? I'm making another poll. Go evil with us. Tyler, type up the poll.
What were the results? Oh, hey, there they are.
Yeah.
50% genius, 30% genius, but illegal. 18% something.
Not
What?
genius.
Chat really started moving. What happened?
Has anyone tried this? Tell us if it works. If you've done it, if you've looked.
And if it's illegal, it was Mark's idea.
Yeah, if it's illegal, it's all Wade's idea.
I can't imagine how this would be illegal.
I don't see how is it illegal. It's money for advertising. These companies all put advertising out. Do I talk with my hands a lot normally?
Yeah,
I
you
don't
do.
know.
You do
Maybe you do.
on
Every
in
now and
content.
then.
You do. Don't not
One,
do
two,
it.
or three times you've done it, but you should definitely do it because I think it's engaging when you do it. The
All
weird
these
thing was
people-
before when you were talking, you were also doing this as you were talking. And I
I
don't know
was
what this is all
not
about.
doing this.
You
when
were
I was,
definitely doing this.
There's no way I was doing this.
You're like a
when I'm
crab
talking.
trying to do a mating dance, but I liked it. It was good.
I don't know.
Oh, why is it on me? God damn it.
No, I mean it makes total sense because we have the power of the people, but also the power of the people has aged up with us, and now they've got jobs.
Or they live in their parents' basement still.
Then they're not paying rent, and they can afford some ass.
Some ass. They can afford some ass. Ads.
What we got to create like a new Discord, right? Or a new channel on the Distractible Go Discord. That's like conspiracy planning, or like what would you even call? What would you categorize this as?
Helping us promote.
This would be no.
No.
This falls under
Scheming.
plotting.
Yes,
Yeah,
the schemes.
plotting and or scheming.
Plotting and or
Scheming's a better
scheming.
word.
Helping
Yes.
your favorite creator? No,
Yes.
no.
No.
Illegal conspiratorial
Oh,
schemes.
don't call it illegal. It's
gotta
not
be-
illegal.
It's not illegal, and it's got
Legal gray area conspiratorial schemes.
We got to keep it a secret, right? We got to keep it all under wraps because obviously none of these company people are watching the stream. They will never. I've learned this actually. If I talk openly about literally anything in terms of like trying to come up with a scheme to beat the mainstream, whatever, yada yada, get into something, I can talk about all I want because I realize they're not watching my channel. So we're going to. Nothing we say here is ever going to leak. This is literally a fact. So we need to come up with the scheme zone, right? Full of, don't stop, $20. No, so much ads. If you get a $5 CPM, what if you do like a cheaper ad? You can do a video ad. You can do video ads for like, not like,
for like $20 dude.
Like I said, Snapchat starts at $5 for ads.
$5 for ads on Snapchat. Think of all the people we're TikTok. TikTok's got to have like ads, right? They have ads.
Oh yeah.
I should make a TikTok.
That
and
one's
do
really
ads.
going places.
That's going places.
The kids love TikTok.
And remember, you're trying to promote the quality of the podcast as a whole. And whatever you draw, probably okay. We'll talk about it.
Honestly, if enough people post on TikTok doing their own version of an ad, it will eventually go viral because there's enough people doing it that it becomes a trend.
We're gonna.
Oh my
We're gonna
God.
break the system. We're gonna break the system. in
We're
half,
gonna
guys.
be TikTok.
TikTok. This
Dude, that would be cool.
Instagram and stuff. I can't even put all these potentials in my
Do
brain.
we need to come up with like a dance or something for TikTok?
And then you can re-upload them as YouTube Shorts when that whole system gets pushed massively at the beginning of next year.
Yeah, exactly.
And Mixer.
Start saying some audio clips they can use for ads.
Oh,
Wade, go. This is your chance. Wait.
Distractible? That's my favorite podcast. Bob, your turn.
boy, golly gee, do I love listening to Distractible while I pee. Whoop de whoop. I can't stop listening to Distractible while I poop. Shit.
Slippity D. Listen to Distractible with me. Slarty heart to heart. I took a big fart while listening to Distractible.
Lumpity bumpity gunkity. I can't stop listening to Distractible while looking for pumpkinies. It's seasonal.
Mark, you do what? Like Distractable's like so like good. Like everyone should like listen to it. Like totally.
Hey. Hey, wink, a wonk. Hey, I heard you like podcasts. I got one back in my place. You want to listen to it?
No, that's going to lead to an illegal commercial, I think.
Oh,
Are you looking for hot podcasts in your area? Well, Distractable, it's right here on your phone and it's free. Listen to it. ASMR.
I don't know. Whenever I do like random bullshit videos, I just always make them creepy for some reason. You know, my latest like go to the national weather system. I don't know why. Go to time.gov. Listen to it Distractible at time.gov. I just really like making those things. But anyway, this is genius. We are not representing our genius at the moment, but trust me, you can put your faith in us. We know what we're doing. This is all a great idea. I can only assume the engine of creation is already spinning, and you guys are just going and using your power to really.
And if there's enough good ones, we'll get a compilation of some of your ads, and we'll put it on the Distractable page or like Mark's page. We'll put it somewhere.
We could use listener ads on episodes as a reward for doing a good job.
That is true.
They'd have to be audio only for the episodes unless we put them on the YouTube.
Yeah.
We could explain it.
How many audio clips do we have on Distractable that would be great for content on TikTok?
Tons.
Because I will browse TikTok and like I'll just hear my voice come up all of a sudden. I'm like, what the hell is this? And it's just like someone took a snippet, which is totally fine. Do it. That's fine. I don't care. But with Distractable, do it, but also link Distractable in it.
It's almost like we should have some kind of Distractable TikTok that makes sounds and tries to get people to use them.
Well, you lazy sack of shit, we got a job for you.
Invest in a sticker on TikTok that links to Distractable.
Sticker?
Yeah, there's stickers you can embed into your video that when people push them on TikTok, they make you go.
Get on that, everybody. We're too lazy to do it ourselves.
Yes.
So we are relying
God, yes.
on you. We're all in this together. We're all in this together. But you are all in this together.
I was gonna say I have a pretty good Distractable audio that could be a thing.
There's so many. Every episode probably has 100 or so.
No,
something
I
like
meant
that.
me saying it.
God, yeah. We're not going to get the Distractable TikTok. Like, that was claimed probably months ago. Years ago.
Let me make a call.
You calling him Mr. Tyler's calling Mr. TikTok
Mr.
himself.
Talk?
Holy shit.
I've
Can I
not
call
talked
you
to
Tick?
Tick in a while.
Wow. Tick. It's short for Titchard.
Titchard.
Short for Titchard.
I thought it was Timothy.
No.
Timothy talketh.
Anyway, I gotta say,
Talkerson.
I'm actually really impressed by the audacity of this audience. 84% of them will go evil with us.
Nice.
We are going to turn the advertising world on its head, and therefore, it like erupt. Interrupt in what's the
Disrupt.
word? Disrupt. We're going to disrupt the podcasting world. Joe Rogan, we are coming for you.
How
We
many
are
of you will
coming for
actually
you.
follow through, though? I hope a lot of you do, because that'd be really cool to see that many people in the community make this kind of content.
I will check to see who's talking about it. I want to see an ad campaign. Let's get who's the DM of our Discord? Who's in charge of that?
Who's the admin?
I think it's me.
You are the primary.
I
but
can't be bothered.
You can transfer that to somebody that I can make sure it gets.
Oh, I'm looking. Plotting and scheming is there. Oh, well,
I think I
plotting
know
and
who
scheming.
made it.
Marpek?
Yep.
Marpek, thank you. Plotting and scheming. Okay, plotting and
Nice.
scheming. I want to see the plotting and scheming. There's on the Distractable Go My Favorite Sports Team combo Discord, of which it is both, because there's another podcast that we have to also create in a separate ad campaign. And then we'll create a competitive I can't say it.
Ad campaign.
Ad campaign that will clash with each other, create a big like competitive thing, like a boxing event. We'll make it like a boxing event. Tyler, I hate you. Wait, no, you hate. Oh,
wow, that
man.
just came out of nowhere. It's very
God
rude.
damn.
I'm ready to box. You want to box?
No. We are fighting them.
Oh.
You and me.
But Mark's
Bob.
on our side, right?
Yes.
The
but
room
also
is just
no.
everyone spamming the word plotting.
Guys, you can't just say plotting and that be it. That's not how it works. You can't just plotting.
It doesn't work in the distractable
No, you
Discord.
God.
Actually,
Just everyone plotting, scheming, plot.
you have to actually come up with the go through with it and do the. Anyway, what if we all pool our money together? No, that's how the old ways. I was gonna say we hire an ad campaign. This is the ad campaign.
Yes.
This is the ad company. This is the go viral company. No one's gonna see it coming.
We need to do a crowdfunder to have crowd ad campaign.
They're already doing it. We also have money we can put in. That we don't need them to crowdfund. We'll do the big push. They do the mini small pushes. They're death by 1,000 cuts. We're a big stab to the ass. You have something to say?
The people get an extra entry into the free giveaway if they do their own ad campaign.
Right, the giveaway.
Oh, God.
Guys, I don't want to blow your minds.
Please do.
I don't want to blow your mind. You've been so helpful in joining us in evil, and evil shall be rewarded. You've been real bad, but you have been so good and get to be rewarded.
It seems like this should be Mark's face.
No! No! Go!
Anyway, you've been so bad, but being bad is good now. Plot and scheme your way, and I'm going to show you a little thing. Edging, the edge.
We're edging? We're edging right now on camera
Mark,
for
you
you.
should tilt it back more.
No, why?
No reason.
No reason. Listen, I'm going to give you a little something, a little reward, you know. You've been real good.
Look at those legs spread there.
The edge of edging.
You might want to lift that up because it kind of looks like it could be something very bad right now.
Why?
yeah.
It's
What is
leggies.
it? What does it even look like? It doesn't look like anything. What does this look like to you? What does this look like to you? Is this bad? What is it? Explain, Tyler. Tyler said this looks like something bad. I know you can't hear him, but what is it?
World War II.
That doesn't look a thing like it. How is that?
Now it's better.
It doesn't look at all. It looks like a spider.
I think those are actually called flopstickas.
Oh! I didn't know what the hell we were talking about this whole time! Oh!
Wait on the rebound so hard with that.
Oh,
one.
I was like, World War II? What are you talking about? That's a whale tail. What do you mean?
Okay.
No, $50 is so much ad scheming.
Oh, it's just Canadian dollars.
that doesn't
so
mean anything.
I don't know.
Okay, that's fine. All right, Zoom. You've been real good. Check this out.
Oh, sleep. My God.
So I gotta say, this is something. Look, Jake, Willie, I love you to death, but they said they made it such a big deal that like they had to get this in my hand to talk about it. I'm like, yeah, sure, you're making a book. I'm like, cool, I'll tell people about the book, and they're like, no, you gotta have the book in your hand, and I'm like, okay, I have the book in my hand.
Hey, it's blue.
It's taped on.
It's the right. It's the right color. Maybe there's a paper shortage.
At least the inside is the actual book.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's just like a rough manuscript or something, right?
Yeah. They just didn't have the final cover art anyway. So they send me this, and I just leave it. I'm like, oh, cool. I want to read an excerpt.
Here's the catch. It's not the Edge of Sleep.
Yeah, because I opened it to a
Well,
page,
read
and
an
I'm like,
excerpt anyway, Mark.
I opened
Come
it to
on.
a page, and there's a baseball player. I was like, oh, I didn't know about the baseball subplot of the story.
It's promoting a different podcast.
Oh, go my favorite sport team, and then it's like, oh wow, the Mets. How does it, I can't wait to see how
No,
that relates.
come on now. Hit us with an excerpt, Mark.
All right.
Wait, aren't the Mets orange
Hold on
and blue,
here.
and the cover's orange and blue? It's all tied in.
I just opened it. Vietnam. That winter, before I laced on another pair of spikes, I did something I thought I would never do. I was asked if I was interested in joining the soon-to-be commissioner of baseball, Bowie Kuhn, Joe DiMaggio, and Phillies pitcher Larry Jackson on a USO tour of Vietnam.
See, Tyler, it's not World War II. It's a Vietnam sticker.
You're the only one laughing. All right, anyway, so there's a book coming out.
I feel like it's important at this point to stress the book is real. This is not just some weird bit that Mark
There
came
will
up
be
with.
real book.
There's an actual book in production, and they just couldn't get like a real copy to Mark for whatever reason.
Get back to edging, everyone, because it's real.
Yeah, so I think what it was is there was a book, and then what happened was it lost in the mail, and so they're panicking. They're like, okay, I got another book, and I think they just printed this out.
So one person out there has the real book.
Someone does, so that's really not good.
Why do I feel like that's something that Evan would do?
Evan did hand this to me yesterday. You were there when Evan handed this
Oh,
And he was at his printer right before.
to me. Was he?
No, I don't know.
Oh, no.
I've been in a car, man. I've not seen that
hey,
house.
I gotta say, if Evan did do that, Nice printer. That is a high quality print, my man. On the right weight of paper and everything.
Yeah,
it's a
very good.
real book cover.
It's almost like it could have been a real book cover. Anyway, there actually is an Edge of Sleep book coming out, and just because you guys have been so good in helping us plot and scheme, let me check the Discord to see how they're scheming. Please.
Are they
Hashtag the Edge of Scheme. Oh, bless John Madden. Part of the scheme, part of the plot. I'm making an animation right now. There
Yes!
we go.
Yeah! Real comment! Woo!
Confirmation from Evan. I did it.
He did it! Evan did it! I knew it!
What kind of printer do you have?
And then Jake and Willie have got to be like,
No!
the actual writers have got to be like, no! How could this happen?
He just stopped at the bookstore. Was like, "What book will fit this cover? This one. Here's the catch. They'll never know."
It's not my fault. It didn't show up. I don't know. The mail gets lost at my house for some reason. I don't know why.
What's
Anyway.
the Distractable Discord?
Discord
Oh, well,
link.
how you join it is
How do you join it?
Do we have a custom link yet? Discord.gg/that thing.
I
Distracted
don't
Go.
know how you join this.
I don't know how you. I've never.
You
known.
either you can share a link publicly in places that if someone clicks it, they can join. You can invite someone directly, which we're not doing. And also, if your server is big enough or active enough or both, you can get a custom link like mine is discord.gg/bobbleheads, which is not really connected to my brand in a strong way, which is kind of an oversight on my part. But there might be a link. What do you have, Tyler?
Breaking news.
Breaking news.
Pam is available in the field. We have regained connection.
We've regained connection with Pam. Should I get Pam on the horn?
Probably.
I see some real ideas popping up in the plotting and scheming too.
If you want. Pam her connection is viable at this current moment.
She's via sat phone from the wilderness of Alaska. All right, hang on.
Probably zoom in on whoever's holding Pam.
Plot twist: it's not Bob or me.
All right, this is going to be very. Why are we?
I have no
Zoom
idea.
in on Mark.
Listen, I was just trying to reestablish the connection to Pam in the field for you.
Are you sure it's a
Connection. Oh, Pam! You're alive!
I'm live.
Hi.
You're alive. It's Pam. Pam.
Hi.
All right, Pam.
I
You
have to mute the stream because I hear you.
Oh, you
And-
you survived the moose. You survived the moose encounter.
Yes, I did. I did survive the moose encounter. It was really hard not to whisper into the guy's ear. I was tempted, but lesson learned. Lesson learned. I don't want to get arrested.
Yeah.
So it was a moose, not an elk.
Yeah, very, very specifically, has to be a moose, not an elk.
Yeah. So if they're hunting elk, you can whisper all you want. If they are hunting moose, but you just made that mistake.
Whisper, you can yell. It doesn't matter.
How did you survive in the wilderness so long?
Well, I had a whole team, and long story short, they're all dead, and I ate them, and survived by sheer force of will and cannibalism.
God,
All
I'm
right.
jealous of your job.
All right. Well, congratulations. Hopefully you don't have to revisit those particular skills again, but I have a sneaking suspicion in your next assignment you will very soon need that. Can you just tell the viewers out there a quick word of warning or encouragement, depending on what they need in the circumstance?
Look out for the moose and be ready to eat human flesh.
All right. That's great to hear. That's what we expect out of every distractible listener. This has been Pam in the field.
Goodbye, guys.
Signing off. All right, Pam, lead researcher Pam. Yeah, babe.
Sounds like she's got field madness.
Well, I mean, she kind of went into the field with field madness, so it's not like she caught it out there.
Sorry, wait.
Actually swallowing water during field madness.
Yeah, you okay?
That field madness joke just hit different, you
Yeah,
know.
you know, it hits hard. Field madness is it hits you hard.
It's a classic.
Yeah, exactly. So, no, okay, we've got the best plan in the world to promote. I'm sure that there are engines firing up to get the advertising.
Oh, it's
thing.
happening.
Let's find out.
This is probably the most genius idea we've ever had.
I think this is gonna transcend the world of podcasting
I think so.
and become the next You know, like out there, you've got like first it was Minecraft,
Yeah.
then it was V-Bucks and Robux. Those are
Yes.
basically the same thing.
Yes.
And then Dream's face reveal,
Yes.
and now this is gonna be a meme, but also the truth. Why are you making that face? at me
Tyler's
for
making
so
a
long?
face.
Musicians release music on Fortnite. Distractable Fortnite.
Oh yeah, we could do a live Fortnite podcast recording.
People,
Toby!
people enter all around the world for that.
Epic Games,
Get
I know
aside.
you're watching.
Toby, don't listen to no
Listen,
podcast.
That's like stages deep into the genius of this strategy. This is about to change the landscape. People have been talking about Web 3.0 and the metaverse and all this stuff. No, it's what do we call this? What's this concept?
I've been trying to come up with a name.
Grassroots. That's
It's
not cool.
deeper than grassroots.
Dirt roots.
Underground marketing. That sounds like a thing already.
Yeah.
The People's Campaign.
No.
That sounds like a weird
Politics.
No.
legal case thing.
Yeah.
What is
The
this
crusty
called?
campaigns were so deeper in the crust of the earth. The other parts of the earth that are deep campaign.
The mantle?
Mantle.
Wait, I've got one.
Yeah.
So people are going to be advertising for us. They're going to be bumping the podcast, right?
Okay. I like this.
Oh, it sounds meaner now that I'm thinking about saying it out loud, but
Why
I'm
would it be mean?
committed.
Why would it be mean?
It's chubby bunkers in their chunky bunkers. Chubby bumpers in their chunky
I feel like
bunkers.
trying to say that phrase
Uh-huh.
is going to get us in a lot more trouble than
Chubby
the
bumpers
chubby
in their
bumpers
chunky
in their
bunkers.
chunky. This is a lot. That's too much. It doesn't roll. off the
That's
tongue.
cool. That's what's cool
It's
now.
not
It's a
very
lot of
cool. I
words
don't
and
know.
stuff.
It's not very cool.
I think it's cool.
Shadow advertising? Oh, that's a cool name. Now that's cool. See, that's cool. That's cool.
I think mine was pretty cool.
I think
but that's
Moose
fine.
Campaign. That's pretty cool. I like Shadow Market.
Cannibal campaign.
Dude, liminal marketing. We hit the back rooms.
Oh shit!
Liminal marketing is perfect. Yes, yes. We're gonna have a backroom bonanza and liminal marketing. It's gonna be great. Liminal marketing. Trademark right now. Boom. Distractible liminal marketing. If we declare trademark, does that count?
I'm pretty sure all you have to do is say it out loud. It's especially viable if you're on a podcast.
Whoever the name was that I don't read who said that first,
Long gone.
you know who you are. That's $100 that could have been ad money. Come on,
Could it
think
be
of the liminal
preliminal?
marketing.
Post-liminal?
Subliminal?
No, the liminal.
Not subliminal. Subliminal marketing.
Super liminal.
It's in the space beneath liminal. space.
Pre-liminal. It's before liminal.
Yeah, we'll fix it in pre-liminal marketing. Yes, 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 yes.
Superliminal marketing sounds cool, but that seems like
Rename the room in the subreddit to liminal marketing. Liminal marketing headquarters.
There's no other plotting scheming.
I mean, that's plotting and scheming is like part of that,
Part of
but
it. It's all part of it.
liminal marketing is more encompassing. That's true.
This might be the greatest idea. Anyway, we haven't been talking about the podcast and why we're great. Because it's content first here.
Is it time for my solo performance of a Bob's
Ooh.
Fridge segment?
Can you?
Tyler has one all queued up, I think.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
Yay.
All right.
I get to take the day
This
off.
is probably going to be really easy and great.
I'd had to do the whole fall on my ass one.
yeah.
Distracted.
There's so much pressure on the Bob's Fridge one, though.
Yeah. It's a legend.
It's too good. Oh, it seems to be happening already. Hang on.
It's just you on the screen right now, Bob.
Okay, good. We're getting set up.
Oh, I love this. I love the picture-in-picture. Put it in theater mode. Yes.
Nice.
Good.
Nice.
Are you ready?
I am. Are you going to start the video over for me?
I am.
All right.
Is it big enough for you to read?
That's fine.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, wait. Start it over. They appeared higher up before. Okay, I'm ready, and I know where the subtitles are going to be now.
All right. Chat is able to see themselves now.
And they can hear us.
Good.
Sick.
Good.
Here we go.
Okay, so suffice it to say, finally, we learn that we're going to get a refrigerator. It's going to come 9 days after it was initially supposed to be there, but whatever. But fine. Like, Fine. It's just not like we needed it right away. It's just a refrigerator. This morning, I was literally on a call with you guys. We're getting ready to do exactly what we're doing right now, and my phone starts ringing, and it's the delivery guys. I pick it up, and he's like, we'll be there in 10 minutes. And I'm like, why did the system tell me 11 to 3 then? And he's like, I don't know, sir. We're on our way. And I'm like, this is incredibly inconvenient. Can you come at the time you're scheduled? And he was like, nope, we're on our way. And I literally, to you guys, I was like, okay, I gotta go, I guess. We'll do this later, right? Okay, bye. Schedules are for nerds. So that's how it starts. And they show up, and I'm like, okay, so the guy already tried to deliver this. You guys can't come in through the front. There's a door. It won't fit through. So you kind of have to go around back. I'll show you. He's like, what do you mean we can't come in through the front? And I'm like, we've been here. I'm just saving you some time. It won't fit. And he's like, no, let me measure it. Fine. But also, like, fuck you. Like, goddamn. So he comes in and he looks and he measures the little door in the kitchen and he looks at me easily like, oh yeah, it's definitely not going to fit through here. And I look at him and I'm like, do you want to see the side yard? And he's like, so we have a fridge in there and it already has water line because it has an ice maker. It's supposed to be some kind of shutoff. And these guys cannot find the shutoff to the water line. And he looks at me and he's like, well, there should be a shutoff. You know where that is. And I'm like, bro, I just fucking bought this house. Can you call a previous homeowner again? And yeah, let me call. We're buddies. I bought our house and now we get dinner every 2 weeks, obviously. God. So he just unhooks the water and the water is just like, just like sprayed. And he kinks the line real quick and he unhooks it and holds it up to me like, I'm going to need you to hold this and so I can finish the install. And I'm like, you know what? Fine. Just get the fucking thing out of here. Bring the other one in here. And let's do this. So I'm standing in my own kitchen holding a water line and there's a front window in the kitchen so I can see what they're doing. And they take the old one out, and I see them where their truck is, and I see them with the new refrigerator, and they bring it around, and so I know they're, like, on the way, and I'm just standing there, and I just hear from the backyard, like, per-cheek, whoosh, and one guy goes, oh, fuck, and they just start rushing around, and I walk out there, and there's water is erupting up out of the ground, like a geyser has started gushing, and I don't know what the hell happened. Apparently, what genius number 2 did is they had the fridge on a dolly and there was like a bush and apparently just fucking destroyed this bush. But also inside this bush is a PVC pipe coming out of the ground that's like part of the irrigation system. And what he did was he dragged the fridge right through the bush and snapped off the fucking PVC pipe. And what they were doing, one of them wasn't standing there just staring, like thinking, and the other one had the broken off PVC pipe. It was trying to like jam it back on, like it was just gonna slip right back on. And like they looked over at me and were like, apparently the guy who was standing there watching is the one who did it. And he looked at me and he was like, I can't believe that pipe was in there. It was hidden in there. And it's an accident, you know? And like it's not like a little flower, so it's like you push it over and scoot it. It's a big fucking bush to get the thing through. Where he got it through, he literally had to pull it up to that gap, and it stopped. And he was like, "Oh, this bush is in the way." And then he was just like, "No, it's not. Let's go." It's so fast. What led them to that action, but there's no version of that that's not so fucking stupid that it makes me unbelievably angry. Finally, I'm like, we need to shut off the water off to the house. The guy who seemed to be in charge of this was like, right, the water main. And he like handed me the pipe and was like, hold this on there. And I'm standing here. This doesn't seem like how you install a fridge. God, jeez. That was so fucking fast.
That was good stuff, though. That was great.
And I capture the rage.
You know, during this actual episode, like from my perspective, it was you telling it, like having your moments of like actual anger, and then you're like This doesn't seem like how you install a fridge. And it was just me like laughing, catching my breath, and then laughing uncontrollably, and my eyes are pouring out tears.
That's why I wish that like a lot of the podcasts is just like, because we do it remotely. Probably people don't know. We only recently started actually being able to see each other with Riverside for these podcasts. But we have never recorded an episode in the same place.
Yeah.
Like, probably tomorrow will be the first time that we record an episode of Distractable in the same location. We've done all of this remote because this guy right here
Bob.
chooses to live back in...
Wait.
Yeah.
This guy.
right
It's not
here.
even reaching.
This guy right
Oh, it's fine. It was empty.
This guy. Here, I'll do it for you. There you go. Oh.
That's my hand.
This guy right here.
This guy right here.
Chooses to live in Ohio.
You
I'm
buying me a
gonna let
house?
that sink in. I'm
sorry.
I'll let that sink in. This guy chooses to live in Ohio instead of being over here in California, where clearly Bob and I live in the same location.
Having a cool time.
Yeah, having a cool time. What do you have to say for yourself?
People get gray hair at different points in their life, and pointing out just makes you an asshole. That's what I have to say.
What?
I don't have a comment. What do I have to say about living in Ohio? I like it there. It's cheaper.
Did you... What happened?
I got distracted.
Okay, all right, cool. But anyway, if we get a big fat ad campaign that shoots us to the top of the charts...
A fad campaign. Fat ad? Fad? A fad campaign?
I think fat ad is short enough.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Fuck my ideas.
No, but.
Then that means that we can all live in the
Cincinnati
house that we have promised from the get-go of Distractable.
Peen
In Ohio.
Peen house.
Ohio.
House.
Peen
The Peen House was in Ohio.
House.
This is
Peen House. Peen House. From the days of Twitch, from forever ago,
What?
we always said that we would live together. This has been a dream of ours, but we have not made it possible.
Our significant others, Mandy and my baby, everyone. One big house.
All of us.
And it's going to be a
commune.
content house.
Yes, content house, but for podcasts mostly.
This is vodka.
It's not.
In wherever makes the most sense for all of us. We're going to actually equidistant from all three places where we currently
that's
are.
not-
Oh, yes. South Dakota. We will meet up every day.
Do you think that South Dakota is equidistant from
where
Ohio
is-
and California?
Where is that point?
Yes.
I
That
would
is a good
guess.
question. Someone triangulate Los Angeles. Slight.
I would guess somewhere in Mississippi. I would guess
going.
somewhere in Mississippi.
We would need a map that doesn't account for the curvature of the Earth because we have to get exact distances.
Just Google no curvy map.
No curve.
Hey, Siri, no curvy map, Cincinnati, Los Angeles, midpoint.
No curvy map.
I don't live here.
You're going to live in Cincinnati again. You're coming home.
Well,
coming
It
home.
might be Kansas.
Lawrence is in Kansas. That's where
We've been to
Supernatural
Kansas.
started.
Oh wait, our second in command researcher Tyler is on the job.
Yeah, Florida is the midpoint. Do you guys even know what a map is?
who would ever live in
The
Florida?
lower left-hand corner of Kansas for sure. Lead researcher Pam beat second in command researcher Tyler to the job.
It is Vega, Texas,
That doesn't sound right.
between Los Angeles and Cincinnati, the central.
And San Francisco.
I can't add a third point.
This is why you're second in command researcher.
Considering that would put it a bit further north, so you were probably pretty accurate. It would be between Colorado and Kansas.
Hey, we're moving to Colorado and Kansas. Both of them, apparently.
Sounds good.
Or we can just commute every day.
Well,
Tyler,
What?
I'm always looking for help getting back. You got this. Okay. Okay, and run.
Dun 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 dun.
do
Keep
wait.
going, keep going.
Oh no! Oh no! You've been detected! Oh,
Tyler! dropped the ball. Oh, you should have kept going, but Tyler should have done a better job too.
Tyler should have known that these cameras have an intersect point when the Bob and me cam have the same point of intersect. They clearly have a similar intersect in the center of between them.
Haven't you measured the middle point of these two cameras?
Well,
It's
obviously,
Texas.
if you did use Wade's cam, you would have been able to get away from that constraint.
I'm pretty sure that crosses a very similar.
I guess you're just not skilled enough.
Wow.
Right. Cut to Wade's cam. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, dude, that's weird. I didn't want them to see me grabbing your fist.
Anyway, so what do we do now?
Move.
Have we? Wait, I'm gonna check the numbers. I'm gonna see if people actually like us.
Is it working?
Are we viral on TikTok with all of your guys' ad promotions?
What were the numbers before?
I thought you were sort of doing that.
You're the numbers guy. Don't you have the numbers?
I mean, I'm looking. It doesn't mean I know what the numbers are.
Oh,
but
Which number are you looking at?
I'm looking at the numbers, the like today numbers.
Of like listens?
Yeah.
I sort of thought you were just in charge of that. How does it compare to yesterday?
Lower.
That seems bad.
Yeah.
I looked at my phone, but there's nothing on here besides social media, and I didn't see anything useful.
Did this endeavor somehow lose us views? I mean, listens overall.
I don't want to say that it did definitively. I don't want to say that.
Well, also you don't want to not say that it didn't definitively.
How do you How do you lose a listen? Did you unlisten?
Deleted. They threw their phone away.
I have an interesting question. Did
Huh?
also Go's numbers go down?
I don't have a way to check that.
I do.
I do. I was on the most successful episode of that. Let me see.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
We pushed people away.
We need to cue puppy videos.
What?
People like those.
Well, it doesn't matter here.
We've pushed them
We
away.
we should do commentary about drama.
Okay, what drama?
You guys hate me, and you're.
What's a topic of contention?
Not Ohio is the first thing I saw.
Not Ohio. Someone made an ad already? No way.
Wait, how do we see this? What platform
How do
is
we
it
see
on?
this?
Mods, send it to us.
Somebody find it. Somebody screen record it. Please.
Someone made an ad already, like an actual ad, like you saw it and it said promoted in the top corner. Is that what it was? Oh my god! If people like, oh my god, are we? Oh, we're about to be rocketed upwards on the charts. We're about to be launched into the stratosphere, guys.
Where's the ad? Tyler's here. He's doing stuff.
Tyler's here, yeah.
I
He's
found
busy.
a YouTube video that's called "Distractable #ad." That's what was linked to me.
You can't just put hashtag ad and it be an ad. That's not how it works.
Maybe that's just a blind upload of it so that it's watchable without having to actually get the ad content.
Can we crowdsource YouTubers to do ad reads without paying?
I probably got some
they're
favors.
too corporate.
No, I got some favors I can pull in. Hey, zoom in me. Listen, you know who you are. You know what I know, and you know what I could tell people that I know. So why don't you just do a little promotion? Why don't you do that? Come on. Is it really worth it? You know, the risk of me saying what I know and you suffering that fallout. Why don't you just make a little video? You can wait a few days so it doesn't seem like so coincidental. So why don't you just promote Distractable a little bit? Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know what I could do. I'm so afraid that someone is gonna think I actually know something.
Yeah.
They're gonna be like, that was to no one in specific, or was it?
You could throw some vague facts out there.
Yeah.
Try and spook some.
Ducks have corkscrew-shaped penises.
About the
Vaguely, they vaguely do.
Ducks have vaguely corkscrew-shaped penises.
Did that help?
Got them. They're terrified now.
I think they're like explicitly corkscrewed. I know about your corkscrew penis. Why don't you just make a distractible promo, or else
Quack?
yeah, quack.
Half-Life Duck, are you back?
Oh my god, we don't want to see him get excited again. Remember last time?
Oh no.
He
Anyway,
drilled a hole right through that poor end.
yes, it's been
Oh, I
5
thought
years.
you were going to say he opened a bottle of wine for you.
What are you talking about?
Nothing.
It has been 5 years since we have been in the same room doing a live stream together.
It's
yes.
true.
It is true. That is true.
We have seen each other separately on occasions in betwixt then,
Yes.
but not actually all together and doing this.
What if I enticed them? What if I was
Okay.
not so unserious about the OnlyFans thing?
Do we have to participate?
Yes.
Or? Okay. Is it like me and Wade fully clothed, just standing watching you get naked, or?
I mean, whatever works is what they want. You
That,
know.
I don't think that. I'm not gonna speak for Wade. I don't think anyone's too excited about me showing nudity,
No,
but I'll participate.
a distractible, tasteful nudes calendar, but you guys are clothed and you're the parts that cover Mark.
I don't want to touch his pee again.
You don't have to again.
Never mind. I can do it. That's fine.
What if we film an episode naked and put it on the distractible OnlyFans?
Whoa!
And so we can choose to stay seated or we can choose to stand up. Maybe it's an episode where there's some kind of physicality to it, so you might have to stand up if you lose or something.
I like that. I've always wanted something like that where there was like some kind of
You're right on this, right, Wade?
yeah. So because like we're on a platform that every time we get something wrong or we lose a point, we start to raise up higher. Man, my physicality is kind of lost in this moment.
Tyler, you can sub in for me on that episode. You can make it up to me for me doing it for go. Excellent. All right. Good talk, everyone.
Well, you're just defaulting. Are you getting tired, Tyler? Are you getting tired? Are you tired? Okay, all right. You want to take a break? You want to take a nap?
I'm getting distracted.
Oh, I see.
Oh.
Okay.
He said it.
Hey!
Perfect fit.
Oh, new ad campaign. All right.
Tyler in and out of his maid outfit. There it is.
Yeah, what's the Soulja update? What's the Soulja update?
It's
It's not good, right?
They're never good anymore.
It
That's
was
why I
never
don't
good
say them.
before. What
But
was
Yeah,
now,
but now they're
it's
really
like
not good.
serious
Oh,
stuff like
okay.
crimes.
Now
and
there's
not
like,
good
yeah,
things.
there's unspeakable crimes he's being accused of.
Well, that's sad then.
Yeah.
Why did you cut to me when I'm sad?
Doing the sad.
I'm doing the sad. Is this what people? I'll cry. I'll do another crying video if you listen to
Mark
Distractable.
is-
I'll cry.
Mark is doing a sad, guys.
I'll cry.
Are you big sad?
Oh yeah, the ads we can never do. We'll give you a real behind the scenes.
Like it's just one of those things where you can only make so many BetterHelp ads. Like we really have reached the point. I'm just going to be totally honest with it. Like we get it. They buy a lot of ads, and at this point we have really run the gambit. And we started doing this thing. We were just like, we're just gonna start getting crazier with the ads, and we're gonna see when their line is. We're gonna see where their line in the sand is, because we're just like, blah, blah, blah. And then literally one of the episodes, did it actually go out? Did that one actually become an ad?
I don't remember.
I'll talk about it straight up. Like I swear.
think you could talk about it. I
Yeah,
think
just
that's
because I started that, I was like, guys, I got an idea for this BetterHelp ad read, and I went, "Are you the big sad? Do you got the big depressy Wessies?" And then literally, and then obviously that ad read did not go through. But I don't think that they listened to them. I don't think that they approve them at all before they go out. So I'm pretty sure I
would
could
guess
just do that.
not.
Yeah. Anyway.
Were the gurus?
Guru was
BetterHelp?
also in there. Guru was in there.
Guru's been in a couple.
Guru
but
Guru has
Harold
been in a
is-
few different things, but I think there was a Guru BetterHelp ad.
Oh, he's made his way into some very strange places. Yeah.
The mattress, the Guru mattress. Guru
Wasn't there a money
BetterHelp.
one that we did the guru bit for?
Yeah.
Because Mark was invested in Pokemon cards or something.
I definitely, off the top of
Something
my
like
head,
that.
remember all of the sponsors we've had.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can't even remember half of the bits that we've had. Someone has to do a best.
My
of
favorite one we
information.
did was like the world was ending one, where like we progressively got into more and more chaos.
Oh,
A lot of people have said that they like that on the subreddit.
That was so
and
fun,
stuff.
but it's hard to do it like that because like they have to make sense, and also the companies have to all agree to let you do it. Because if like the one in the middle doesn't, then it's just like, well, now what?
I don't know.
We can make an ad live for you, chat, if you give us a product to advertise for.
But also, I'm just waiting for the snap judgment of clicking. Let's confuse Tyler.
Okay, well,
You can't
I don't-
laugh if you're gonna do it. You have.
I don't really.
one thing that
If you laugh every time,
all I do is laugh.
shut up.
Okay.
Oh god, the feed froze. Oh,
Got him.
I think camera Wade broke. We had to move a lot less than that. Come back to Wade.
Well, I never know when he's coming to me.
Oh God, the condom ad. Sorry, that's to break this bit.
Oh,
I just
the
remembered
condom ad we did without
how
Wade.
weird that was. Just like the.
Don't worry, son.
like
I'll
that.
teach you how to use them.
My dad's dead. He never taught me. Can you teach me, Dad? That was the
That's
ad.
what you did
That
without
was
me.
the ad. That
That-
was the ad.
That was the condom ad we did when you weren't there.
That was it. That was it. That was literally it.
Was that? I feel like I don't remember. I think it was my idea. I might be stealing your credit. Didn't I just tell you? Didn't you make a joke? And I was like, "Do that. Open
think
this
so,
with
yeah.
my dad is dead,
I
and
think so,
and
yeah.
I have an idea.
Yeah, that was it.
The credit I deserve."
And therefore, we made the greatest ad. No, don't. $20. You could put that towards ads. Oh, it's like when we do a charity campaign when I match donations, except now it's all the companies matching your ads. Oh, it could be so much more.
I mean, that's actually accurate.
It's accurate.
It's very accurate.
Yeah, it's
now.
buy one get one free. Ads.
Advertisements,
Do it.
and
Why
it's
do I keep
definitely not
sinking?
evil legal.
Yeah.
Evil legal. Evil legal.
Yeah, exactly.
Legal beagle.
I don't know about you guys. I'm getting hungry.
Yeah, well, it's kind of dinner time
I think
almost.
it is. Yeah.
It's like almost 5. Yeah, it's 5.
Yeah, but I want to do a final push here before we.
What's the ad we're doing?
Not an ad.
Oh, no, we're
It's
not
us.
doing an
It's
ad.
the ad for us.
Oh.
This is the
Ooh,
distractible
we
ad.
should workshop an ad the way we do when we do ad reads, but we should be for distractible.
Yeah, exactly. Like we
That's
should have
so
done before
meta.
I went into this.
I know, and not at all self-serving.
I know, right? What if we
Are you the big sad?
distractible to make you the big happy? Just be happy, 5A. Come on.
Did you used to be woo-hoo, but now you're all boo-hoo? Well, we have the podcast for you.
Who?
I don't know if we should. Let's put that in the scrap pile for our ads.
You need an escape from your life.
Well,
you
let's-
need to be distracted from the everyday monotony.
What are our formats?
Are your parents dead and you need to learn about the world?
Yeah, well, our formats are their dads are dead, and that's hilarious.
Catapult based anything.
Guru stuff.
Gurus.
One of us
That's
is insane and or crazed about something.
done.
Apparently, our thing is Mark or I caught COVID.
I heard that.
That's our thing. That's our thing.
What else? What other formats do we run? One of us is instead of being crazy, one of us is an idiot and doesn't understand.
One of us hates podcasts,
Yeah,
and the other ones have to convince them to like them.
pretty much.
Pretty much. Condoms.
I am your dad. Yep. Those are kind of our formats. What other formats do we have, Chad?
I don't know.
Chat, what's our script? What do we do?
Oh yeah, Mark is doing something on his own secretly. He's a spy or he's in
Right,
jail.
I'm in a tunnel.
Yeah, Mark has a radio voice.
Yeah, exactly.
Um,
Will, edit this in.
I can't talk. That was only one, but I really liked that one.
Wow, I can't imagine why.
No, it was the BetterHelp one where I was all gibberishy.
Oh, yeah.
Wasn't Grammarly, because that's what Mark did for.
No, we've not
No,
had that.
I did
It's
the
separate world.
I did the
separate
BetterHelp
world.
one because that's I snuck in a big sad in that one.
Oh God, no! Don't give us super chats. No.
You people are all stupid.
It's also not us. It's just Mark, guys. It's just Mark.
Yeah, it's
We will never see a dime of that 200.
That's pretty true.
It's
That's
gone
pretty true.
into the ether.
Extremely true, actually. Very, very much too true. But maybe, well, just a sincere ask.
Ooh,
A
that's
sincere
tough.
request.
Okay.
A sincere request because we put our heart and soul into this podcast, and legitimately, we only make it because it's fun for us to talk to each other and it's fun for you guys to be a part of it. That's it. That's it. And we just want to be in the top 10 again. And if we beat Joe Rogan, I will start an OnlyFans. If Distractable goes on the charts past Joe Rogan again, I will start an OnlyFans.
Just want to clarify that.
We will start.
Like the bird, a
OnlyFans.
Hiwi bird. He is part of we. I mean, Bob's about to have a baby.
What does that have
This
to do with
year was
OnlyFans?
tough on.
He just stole my thing.
I was about. Do I get a chance to talk to you guys?
Oh, okay.
I'm
fine.
speaking for you. Now,
I'm speaking for you. You shut up.
now look, life has challenges for everybody. It does. This year was tough. Obviously, I don't know what all you've told everyone in your videos about what happened with Chica, but Chica had a rough year. Our dog
Stealing
Ginger.
my Chica Thunder?
I'm speaking for you.
I'm sorry.
Our dog Ginger had to have back surgery. I'm currently dealing with a neck and back thing. Bob's about to have a baby. There's a lot of things in life that are making it hard to do like normal style of our content, like streaming consistently. I've not been streaming consistently. YouTube videos are kind of hit or miss. But the podcast is something that is, one, really fun. And it's also something I think we all enjoy and we would like to do for a long time. I think it's very genuine. One of the best parts about that is we are just genuinely sitting there being ourselves unapologetically for however long with each other. Because like the thing about YouTube videos is the game is fantastic and us reacting to a game is great, but we don't get to really just talk to each other about life or anything when we're doing it. It's more so we're focused on what's going on in the game. Live streams I love doing because it gives me a great time to interact with my community. But again, whenever I'm streaming with other people live, it's not me having a real that genuine conversation with the people I'm with. And I think the podcast gives us the ability to do that, but you guys get to listen and be a part of it too. And I think that's one of the many reasons why we like to do it, why we wanted to start to do it, and why we want to do it for a long time, maybe the rest of our lives, careers, whatever. And you guys that do enjoy it, helping us promote it and get other people to listen to it. We're not going to force anybody to stay there that doesn't like it. But people that check it out genuinely seem to enjoy it and stick around. And I think helping get that out there is good for us, obviously. But it's also content where people will have that if they already like us and they don't want to listen to it or check it out because we promote it. People have actually said they're like, you promote it, so I don't want to listen to it. It's like, well, yeah, we gotta let people know it exists. But I just genuinely think a lot of people would like it, and you all helping spread the word is just, one, awesome, and two, helps us, obviously, and three, with the way life is progressing, who knows? The time that it takes to do podcasts, taking a day for podcasts is very different than taking like 5 to 8 hours a day for streaming and such. All right, now you guys can take what the scraps that I left.
Yeah, you know what this reminds me of? We always ended every tour show by lining up on stage, sitting on stage and doing a Q&A, and then saying at the end we would all get a chance to say goodbye, but we'd go one at a time. And there was always one of the 5 of us on stage who gets absolutely dunked on and has to go last after everyone else is like, I love you, this is the best, this is an honor. And the last guy's
just thank Mark like you do on stage.
Fucking, well, that's what made me think of that, because that's what I'm going to say. Mark talked at the beginning and talks a lot. I talked it multiple times through the course of this about how making things is really satisfying. And this is not some grand, thing like Mark has made. Lots of cool, big heists and in space and stuff like that. This is a different kind of making, but we are still making something here. And as much as it's been really fun to be a big part of a lot of stuff that Mark has made, and I feel like really represent his successes, and this is not a negative thing, but even if I include the tour that we all did, this podcast feels for me personally more like something that I feel like I can claim as a success for me. It's so gratifying seeing everyone enjoying it. And this is not a very touching thing for you, but I've never got to say this before. This feels like you all, the listeners who actually listened, appreciate what I offer and what Wade offers and what Mark offers, and that we are co-equal in this, because Mark is huge. Markiplier is huge, and that's obviously part of why this was so successful. But it's very satisfying, and it warms my heart in a very like sappy way, looking at the subreddit and seeing all the cool images and animations people have made of us and our stories and our ideas. And I appreciate it on a very personal level that this feels like a success for all of us, but it also feels like a personal success for me, that we really worked on this and my ideas are as much a big part of the success as the other guys. Plus it's fun. Nothing that has been like a huge success has ever been so fun. Graduating law school was very satisfying and I fucking hated it. It was awful. But this is like a thing I think we're all happy to work really hard on, and I'm excited to work hard on it, and we would just really appreciate it if you would follow and listen, and hopefully you'll enjoy it. You'll at least enjoy some of the episodes. I feel like there's something for everyone in almost every episode, and there are definitely some bangers that everyone probably likes. So just, listen. It's good. It's a good podcast, I think.
Beautiful and sincere. And there's one more person here that I think should speak. Tyler, come on down here. He's alive, everyone. That was very beautiful and very... maybe you pop that seat right next to Wade there.
Yeah, I turned on that mic.
Look at it. Look at this guy right here.
It's
I haven't
left
officially
nipple
checked
and
levels, but
Tyler.
hopefully I sound fine.
Yep. So the reason Tyler's also been helping out is just because also he's very helpful and he's good to have another person there.
Thank you, Bob.
Oh, hey, Bob. Well, you could have just taken Bob's spot. I didn't have to readjust. I thought we were all going to be here.
He's gonna come back. He's making sure my audio is not terrible. My levels sound okay, Bob.
Yep.
All right,
good,
my
good.
man.
All right. Yeah, but Tyler and we have a competing podcast. So every success that Distractable has is actually detrimental to our own success, and we want nothing more than to see Distractable crash and burn and be destroyed. Right, Tyler? Take it away.
I came on here to talk about how I enjoyed Distractable. I didn't know I was going to talk about something else.
Oh.
Wow.
That's right, you do enjoy it. I am holding him at gunpoint.
Not even competing here.
No, but I during COVID was around the time when Distractable really started kicking off in a big way. And for those of you that don't know, I'm immunocompromised. And so I saw all of 5 people in all of 2020. And a lot of the ways that I kept myself sane and being able to engage with people, because I'm more of an extroverted person, is that
You could have just sat.
I know.
Where Bob was. I'm sorry.
Is that all right? We're zooming in on my face. Is that I was able to stream and interact with the community and everybody that was out there. But one of the bigger ways that I was able to engage and be able to connect with my friends, obviously, was phone calls. But even then, they were busy doing various other things. They have lives outside of just our friendship, and I was trapped in my apartment. Not to say that they weren't very accepting, but there were certain points where I didn't feel comfortable reaching out. And one of the ways that I was able to cope and take care of like my own mental health in some capacity and feel like I was around my friends was to actually listen to Distractable. And so being able to hear them joke and laugh and feel a part of that was a very similar feeling to when I moved out for grad school and I watched their content while I had moved to another state and was isolated. But this was a different type of isolation. And so it's one of those opportunities in life where you have something so simple and free to access just by pulling up Spotify or any of these podcast listening apps and being able to enjoy something and actually learn little weird tidbits about the world that I never expected, and learn more about these guys as a whole, who are some of my closest friends. And I'm not like shooting the shit when I say they're the funniest people that I know. And so being able to listen to Distractable was a huge opportunity for me to get some enjoyment and feel like I was with my friends. And I think it's an opportunity for you guys to be able to find a huge semblance of comedy and learn like about minor different things and obscure facts and different things that exist in the world and learn more about them. They share a lot of their personal insights and personal stories as well. And so like some of the things that were mentioned, like I was there for that, like a party that Wade talked about recently, or like,
yeah, you were,
just various things that have happened on tour, or different things that were talked about on the podcast. And it was really nice for me to feel that connection. And I think it's just a great entertainment platform and three of the funniest people that I know in the entire world, giving you guys some content that they work very hard on and created something so unique and so special for you to enjoy.
That's very sweet.
I carry Go My Favorite Sports Team, so go listen to that instead.
Yeah, there's also Go My Favorite Sports Team, which is a podcast that I do with Tyler, and what makes wait, stay right there.
Go back.
They're right there.
Hey, I'm Tyler.
One of the
Okay,
great
Tyler's back.
one of the great things about it is just like it allows Tyler to speak to something that he is an expert in, which is sports, which I am absolutely far removed from. So if you've listened to Distractable and you're looking for more content, definitely check out Go My Favorite Sports Team. I'm here to support my friends, and to what Bob was saying before, it is really something that is like, it's not mine, it's ours. And it's like with Go, it's not mine, it's ours. Like everyone is equal part. That's how we divide it. That's how it's always been. And so if you want to support like the podcast, it's not just for me, it's for these guys to showcase their talents and their ability and everything that they've done. And the fact that you choose to listen to it just means that you believe in us. And that is something that is taken for granted these days, especially in the cynical nature that the internet is. It's a lot harder to believe in something when you've seen so much that has like gone wrong, and you see it every day. And if we can provide, even if it's not like long-term meaningful, it's very meaningful for me to give people some semblance of joy or enjoyment, even if it's a small piece. I feel in a very large way like I love to make more things, but it always comes down to just the idea that like I can contribute just a little bit of joy, and these guys make my life better just being able to talk with them, and the joy that we share spills over into what you guys listen. So please, sincerely, do give the podcast a chance. It is quite honestly the highlight of my week to be able to record these things, and I just laugh so hard at the comedic genius that just gushes from these guys' mind. I mean that with full sincerity. I think these guys literally are some of the funniest people.
Tried really hard to contain it today. I'm sorry if some leaked out.
It's okay, man. It's okay. Don't worry. You'll get it next time. Anyway, so we're going to go get some dinner. We're going to eat. Once again, thank you to the Corridor guys for allowing us to invade their space a little bit and take this live stream. Thank you for everybody out there for being a part of this. And links are in the description for all that we have talked about. Go check it out. We have more that we're going to do tomorrow. And also, yes, the Edge of Sleep book is a thing. I can't even feel anymore.
It's a real book.
It's
not
really
just this
real,
one.
Yes.
and it exists or will exist. It's not out yet. I'm assuming.
The Edge of Sleep TV show, I just have to tell you guys, like, I am knee deep into finishing that show now, and it is turning out really wonderful. And then my mom's documentary was announced on Moment House. You can go and support my mom's dream of owning a condo in Korea, which is literally the entire point of this. But it's a lot of hard work, and it is my mom's story, and it is my family story in Korea. So on Moment House, go there. You can check that out. That will be coming out very soon. Lots of cool stuff. But for now, Distractable. Go My Favorite Sports Team. Check it out. I think you'll like it. Who's gonna hit this?
How do we? Can you do it on your dashboard on your laptop?
Well, I can, but you should stop broadcasting before, because otherwise it'll just cut off at like.
Oh, that's true.
Anyway, we're gonna go now, but links are in the description. Remember, if we beat Joe Rogan again, OnlyFans, me naked. Hey, come on now.
Watch our podcast. See Mark's penis.
Everybody wants that. What?
What?